more than Sarah.
7 whole.
Starting.
That's more than my level 8 warlock.
7 roll up to the party.
7 spells.
7 spells.
Okay. All of you have heard whisperings of this intriguing party set up by apparently a former Medusa and a guild member, question mark? Some of you were invited, some were just like, I'm going. So over the past few days, you have commissioned clothes, gotten jewelry, gotten decked out because you kind of just want to go to a party, see what's going on, rub elbows with some possibly rich people. So I guess, Myth, you want to describe your character's clothes for the party?
You just cut out. Hang on. Discord has the worst timing. Hello?
I think that's
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh dear. Oh,
There we go.
she's back.
She basically said, "Show off your clothes."
Yeah. What's Dahlia wearing?
Give
Vamp.
me a second. I'm actually saving the picture right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just posted in chat. I will describe it though. One sec.
Gotta describe it for the VOD.
Gotta describe it for the VOD. I just gotta get this saved in the right place real quick.
Okay.
Art.
It's really pretty.
Right.
She showed it to me earlier.
Just have to actually think. Okay, so I'm sorry, I'm juggling. I'm sorry.
You can do
VOD.
it. You can do it.
I can do it. I can think about multiple things at once. Okay.
You can do it.
So basically, most of the dress is like a lovely harvest gold color. It's off the shoulder with fastenings on her biceps, with long dangling sleeves. The skirt of it is like, okay. The skirt of it is like the top cuts off short around the hips with long pale gold ruffles that cover her legs. She has, I'm not sure how you describe this necklace. A necklace with several gems, kind of, not spider webbing, but just splaying out around her collar. That's matched by her nice shoes, her nice ribbon heel shoes with no actual heels, because you know she's digitigrade. Best part is her hair is done up and curled, and just kind of wreathed with pinkish red flowers and fake golden leaves.
Very, very pretty.
Very fancy. Very pretty.
Fancy cowl. Looks like a little sunflower.
Mhm.
Yep.
Very
Is
odd themed.
Is Rakarm doing anything special with
Uh,
his appearance?
Upon learning that this is in fact supposed to be a fancy get-together, Ever the Pragmatist, he simply opts to reuse the outfit that he had been given for the previous time he was at a ball, which is a custom-made mantle and a fancy, what is described as a fancy hat. He has no sense of fashion, but he accepts what he has been given and will reuse it.
Fair
He
enough.
does, however, very much hope that this ball goes better than the one he was invited to previously.
Guess we'll find out. Mel's, what do you look like?
So she's got I don't have a picture or anything, but she's got a long dress with exposed shoulder sleeves. And the sleeves go down to her elbows, but not to her hands. She has sort of an open back. It's green. It's like a mint green, and her hair is done up, curled and in a bun, with no jewelry on. I don't think she has any jewelry on, but yeah, nice and fancy.
A half bun.
Yeah, half bun.
Okay. All right. What's
bangs her out?
Yeah. What's Ayla dressed like?
So Ayla's keeping with the color scheme. She has a long-sleeved white dress with small lace detailing basically all throughout it, with little purple flowers. She's actually not wearing her signature hat this time. Instead, her hair is pulled back into a fairly tight braid, and she's wearing a garland of lilacs.
Okay.
And she has some fairly simple, like silver bangles and a fairly simple silver chain around her neck.
Pretty, pretty. What's Azalea wearing?
His casual clothes are his fancy clothes, so not much has changed on that front. He has his normally messy hair, a little bit more of a back ponytail, illusion spells to gussy up a little bit more. And then Charlie actually changed her fit a bit. Instead of her normal top hat, she has a little bow on her head, and then frameless glasses because she wanted to look smarter for the event.
Cute.
Aw, Charlie is precious.
So
Haha,
cute.
we're describing what we're wearing.
What's
Actually
Julius
started.
wearing?
Julius is wearing.
Yeah,
red-
I'll hold on. I'll circle back to you, Solar. Go ahead, Tricky.
Julius is wearing a red suit with some golden highlights with that have a bit of a flower motif going on, and on his chest he's wearing his golden rose.
Okay. And Zarek, what are you wearing?
Zarek is wearing his new outfit. He's taken the purple colors of his old cloak and kind of gone full on regal. He's got golden lattices kind of woven throughout his suit, a nice black vest coat with a purple tie, and golden lattices in his hat now. Let me just upload the picture. I think I've uploaded it before, but... And also, he has pants now.
He has pants.
He has pants.
I
So
have
proud.
pants.
Has it been pantless and
Kind of a dress to the nines kind of look.
Okay, and 1 second. Okay, and
Thank you.
7. What is 7 doing anything special for his outfit for the party?
I mean, he's wearing his manta cloak.
Okay. All right. Everyone is prepped and ready. Julius, your sister is wearing a silver shimmery dress with like some half sleeves and a little bit of a slit up the side. Nothing, overt, but still nice. And your assistant's wearing just his normal dress shirt and some slacks. Like he's not really there to impress. He's just there to look after your sister.
Yep. And you said that we can get some additional servants and the family coach, correct?
Yes, you got your coach. They're gonna be just nameless NPCs because I'm not dealing with extra characters today.
Augers.
So yeah, you and your family get a coach. You kind of sweet talk your mom into letting you get one extra so your friends can ride with you. So
Mom, don't embarrass me in front of my friends.
Mom, we're gonna ride in
Mom, you're cramping my
stone.
style.
But anyway, you guys get ready and set out. You don't load into the carriage in your fancy clothes because it's gonna take a day and a half to get there roughly. But like halfway there, you pull off and everyone gets changed. Are you aiming to be there early or fashionably late?
Oh, early, come on.
Early.
Please early. Please early. Please early.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we're all
let's
going
go
as a
for
group.
early.
All right. So you.
We're such a ruckus. We need to be there, like, settled in before it starts.
Mhm.
Come on.
Mhm.
Knowing us, we aim for early, and yet we still manage to end up 2 hours late.
Fair enough.
Well, Julius's riders are
They're not us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're not
they're not
you. If you
Well,
guys
we
are, if Julius will probably tell them we're gonna be on time, so you feel the rush of the staff like trying to get you guys up and go, and that makes you like, okay, we gotta go, we gotta go.
Yep.
So you arrive at the familiar pathing towards Medusa's mansion. Actually, you notice that the the actual path to the mansion has been cleaned up a bit. The road's been smoothed out a little bit. You can actually see the cobblestone that had been previously buried and overcome with like dust and dirt now. And let's change the music.
Punchy.
Let's see. We'll just use the Queen Bee music.
Queen bee.
Like Queen Bee.
Yes, there is actually a path.
Let's go.
So you arrive, and at the door you're greeted by Agnes, the servant from that you remember before. Still there.
Nice.
Does she remember us?
Hard to tell. Roll an insight check.
Oh, insane. Okay.
Also, for shits and or giggles, in case things go wrong, I will be popping a mage armor on me, and if Lux and Myth are fine with it, I'll pop it on them too.
Can you pop it
Oh,
on
we
other
have one.
people?
Yeah, you can. It's a touch spell.
Mage
Yep.
armor.
Wait,
Oh,
what is
mage armor?
mage
Okay.
armor? Huh,
Mage
I
armor.
did not know that.
So it's a +2?
Plus 3.
Brother in Christ, you're a wizard.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I know.
Yeah.
I never knew.
Julius also just pops a mage armor out of habit.
I was just checking my inventory and unequipping the chainmail did not change my armor class.
Let's go!
Xerix,
Well,
Natural
hold,
skills.
AC is like
hold on.
10 plus dex.
Yeah, like the I think I have it set because some items don't like automatically change like they're supposed to, so I just have it as like a straight thing, so it's not gonna automatically change for a lot of you.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I just
I made that
updated the
confusing.
I
thing.
can write it down on the
I
side.
am just
What is
aware
it?
that
Yeah.
some
10
people
plus
like pranks, so I'm making sure they're at least protected from pranks.
Yeah, AC, if you have mage armor, it's 13 plus your dex mod. If you have mage armor.
Alright.
Yeah, because none of us are wearing
Gotcha.
actual armor, so
Yeah.
you can,
Thank
can
you.
pop that on everyone.
Ayla's gonna see all of the wizards casting mage armor. She's like, can I have one of those?
I will spend one
Sure.
more on her.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
you.
I was gonna offer. Fine.
Yeah, listen, I'm a cooler one.
I will take it from whoever.
It's fine, yeah. I'll
Yeah.
pop it on you.
Otherwise, your AC is your dex plus. No, it's 10 plus your dex.
Yeah,
Protects me even better than my actual armor does.
Yep, that's why I sold my other armor and just started using mage armor.
That's why a lot of magic
Oh,
users use. Yeah, a lot of spellcasters use mage armor if they don't have
a
armor.
great invocation, if you want to look at it later, is you permanently have mage armor on. It's a great
Yeah.
invocation.
But anyway.
It's really good.
You walk up and Agnes is holding like a clipboard, but you look and notice that it's just a series of like grooves in the board. It's not really, it doesn't look like
Braille.
words. And she like looks up at your direction and goes, names. And Julius's sister Lucy steps forward and go, the Silverberg party. And you see Agnes like trace her fingers over the pamphlet and goes, all right, step this way. And she'll step outside, step to the side.
Is that just all of us, or
Yeah.
that party? Nice.
She said Silverberg party.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just to keep the notice going, I will also put my name's on there too, so I will say I am here as well.
She does not respond.
Just
Oh,
in
wait.
case, just so we don't miss someone.
Oh, you're. Oh, right. You were actually
I
invited.
got invited, yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
She traces her fingers over and goes, yes, your name is right here. Proceed.
Thank you.
So no
Just so
one
there's
else
not a confusion
claims
on
to be
who's here.
Azalea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Yep. You guys move your people in.
I haven't told Megan shit yet. It's still Azalea on that note.
Yeah.
The Silverberg party then, or am I just Megan's
Yes,
plus one?
Just
You're
yes.
part of the group.
just-
Come in.
Just keep
Come
walking.
in.
Fine.
7, come in.
Well, it's
I'll
Megan's
just- I'll
party.
just-
Everyone's a +1 to Megan.
You come
Oh, wait,
to.
we're on fucking 4s. Duh.
You thought we were on roll 20.
I was in roll 20 this whole
My
fucking
man,
time.
let's go.
My guy.
My brother in Christ.
Jazzy.
But anyway, you walk into the foyer. You notice there's like a bunch of busts and paintings around. Megan stands in the center, ready to greet guests as they come in. She's wearing a sort of a skin tight dress with pale greens and forest green accents. Wearing a sort of a golden necklace and matching earrings. Her hair is still down. It's not quite long enough to like put up, so she just leaves it down. And she smiles and goes, "Welcome. I see there's a quite few more of you than I was expecting, but welcome nonetheless."
Hello, Megan. Long time no see.
Indeed.
Pleasure to
well,
see you again.
Same. If you don't mind, go have a seat over in the lounge. We're still waiting for a few guests. Over to the right.
Course.
Shuffle on over.
How did I never notice that Megan is blonde? I thought she had black hair.
It's black like her soul.
I haven't played
gonna
with Megan enough.
Ayla's gonna kind of hover in the back, and then once everyone else has passed by, she's gonna turn to Megan and say, "You look lovely tonight."
Oh, thank you. So do you.
Yay.
Thank you. And then
She's gotta go. She's gotta get out of there. She's gotta go.
She just kind of chuckles as you rush by.
Pat on the back.
we've added one shade of red. Let's see if we can hit 10 tonight.
I'll pat you on the back. You did great. You did great there.
So you guys wait around for maybe, I don't know, 15 minutes or so before the first guest arrives, and give me a sec, cause I got.
I love the melon just
was
occupying
thinking
a
we
chair.
invited
That
people.
just is a fun image. The melon
Yes.
in the chair.
That is
His
fun.
legs are stubby, so they don't quite touch the ground.
Are you doing the little kickies where your legs are just...
Yes!
Aw.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Real quick before anybody starts coming in,
Mhm.
Mel's wants to ask the group, the whole group, namely the people that have been here before. She wants to ask, how are you guys like actually holding up being here?
Oh, I'm just absolutely filled with
Standing?
anxiety, but I feel like I need to brave it through.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Ayla?
Going to be perfectly honest, everything's complicated and I'm still trying to sort it out.
Fair, fair. Julius?
Well, we are here for a pleasant social gathering. I'm sure everything will work out all right.
Yeah, but
You
guys are already
you
here.
also
The biggest danger there are.
no,
so-
I know. It's like considering our history here. I don't know. I
Bro, you literally died
kind
here.
of brave for everybody to be here anyway, isn't it?
you see
It is, but
Julius
also-
just throwing you a glance, and then he kind of tilts with his head towards his sister.
His sister is looking
Maybe.
very confused right now and is trying to figure out what you all are talking about.
I'm also very confused looking around trying to figure out what you all are talking about. No one told me.
For right now, I
We
wouldn't
talked
worry
about
about it
this
too
at the beginning
much.
of the note-taking session.
Yeah, I didn't understand it at all, though.
You told the whole story.
Yeah, but I didn't understand it at all, though.
You heard the story.
Azalea, you know what happened. Shut up.
I know like, it happened, but like, I don't know, whatever.
It was here.
Ayla's
Oh.
going to
You guys
Turn
talk
him
about
out.
dying a lot.
Ayla's gonna turn to Mels. It's like, I appreciate you asking though. It means a lot.
Julius.
Mel
What?
can't really understand why people are here in the first place. She knows why she's here, but these
What do you know
people,
what the biggest
these
danger
people
is?
of
What
all
kind of
people, why are they
surprises
here?
I need to become more social, and if that means having to put myself in probably what is one of the most anxiety-filled areas that I've ever been in, then I think that's a good way to get a head start.
Lucy kind of leans
right.
down and goes, Julius, what are they talking about?
Okay, so last time we've been here, we had a rather unpleasant encounter with with a succubus and an incubus. We, however, took care of that.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh, alright, that's fine. She didn't really have a reason to question you, so.
I mean, I'm not telling I'm not lying.
No, you're
No.
not. You're just admitting the truth, but she
That's
wouldn't.
what
She,
I'm
had,
saying.
she didn't have any reason to question it.
Looks like she's about to say something and then thinks better of it.
Yeah.
Derek's is just tapping his fingers against his knees, just waiting.
Okay, so after about 15 minutes or so, you see Megan walk in. Look alive, everyone. Some of our guests are arriving, and you're probably not familiar. So, mind your manners.
For the warning.
Mhm.
Yes.
Step aside. And you hear Agnes yell out. Who's the first one? I'm gonna have arrive.
They get introductions as they come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now announcing the Lord and Lady Babada of Doobadoo.
Lord
Now
and
announcing
Lady,
Shaw, the Godbird.
Lord and Lady Briarwood.
Fuck.
I gotta go!
Firewoods, they sound lovely.
Lady Briar.
They
Uh,
sound
Woods, what's
nice.
their name?
I gotta go, guys. I gotta go.
Now announcing, sir, and you hear a voice go, you hear a voice whisper, but you can't actually understand what they're saying from this distance. Mr. Woodwind of the Conflux Institute, and you see a sort of a tall figure crouch down and dip under the I guess, what do you call it? Door frame. Yeah. You see sort of a striking figure of a human-shaped automaton. The casing seems to be made out of a mixture of white, like a quartz-like material, and the hair is kind of like made of copper and brass. And you see similarly colored filigree creating designs down his face and chest with like blue glowing like glass. Let me find your
Lord Woodwind of where?
not a lord, just Mr.
Sure.
Just a cool guy.
Of the Conclave Institute, aka
Conflux.
Wizard shit.
Conflux.
Conflux. Sorry.
Oh, hello.
Also, Keisha dropped
Love his
a
design.
question.
Still. That is aesthetic as hell.
I love it.
Can I come in?
No,
Yeah,
take
right.
it.
Yes,
I love
yes, I'll say yes.
Nice. Thank
Their body looks like it's made
I
of
ran out of
porcelain.
level and spells
So
building mage armor,
advanced.
so you know.
You're fine. And you see him look around.
Hello, I'm Woodwind.
I love this. I love
Wow.
this.
Wow, technology has advanced a lot since I was out.
A pleasure to meet you, Mr. Woodwind.
The pleasure is all mine.
Looking at him, looking at our robots, looking at him, looking at our robots, very confused.
It's nice to
First
meet you, Mr.
generation.
Woodwind. I'm
Second
Seven.
generation.
Oh,
Third
no.
generation.
And
Like
you-
Oh no,
smartphones.
I'm the oldest model in the room now.
You see
That's
that
okay, cousin.
you see that he looks around at everyone, and his eyes linger on a couple of you for longer than normal before he just gives a nod. His mechanical eyebrows kind of go up in a look of surprise. But he'll nod and he'll step to the side. Anyone who wants to talk to him can do so later. Oh, Solar. I forgot to mention, you were not here, but the way this is all going to work is there will be phases of this party, and during these phases, I'll tell everyone to roll what's called social initiative, so everyone will have a chance to talk. Who gets what?
What?
Who does he stop looking at for a second? Like, who's
Oh.
the pause when he's looking
Oh.
through?
The
Oh.
robots.
How are the robots?
Is it?
Roll perception.
Okay.
Ooh, I am curious.
But yeah, so we're all gonna take turns. Everyone shuts the fuck up during everyone else's turn, and then we move on.
Yeah.
Based on
Combat,
initiative.
but social.
EBDB.
Yeah, it's combat but social.
Social
combat.
initiative.
Yeah.
Social initiative.
You're all
So
rolling. All right.
the only one who notices, I guess, is
Well, two.
Ooh,
sure, Julius and Zarek, and God, and Seven. So Seven, whoever rolled over 15, you notice that he kind of lingers on, you know, Seven and Rickarm. Obviously, you're all automatons, but he also lingers on Dahlia for a minute.
Oh.
Nice.
I'm used to that.
Monster fucker.
permit.
Oh,
Not in that
My
way.
eyes lingered on him.
I
too.
know, but it's just great that everyone always stares at Dahlia.
Yeah, used to that.
Anyway, the
He's a very
next
pretty cow.
the next person that did you guys like the voice?
It was
it scared
amazing.
Great
me
effect.
out.
It
What the fuck?
scared the fuck out of me.
I'm gonna
I
say
love
this.
it though.
I'm
Moving
gonna
on.
say this. I know you're using voice mod, but it sounds like a text to speech, and I love
No.
that.
It should. It should say text to speech. It is text to speech.
He's
It's
a
robot.
speak and spell.
It's
Hello.
a speak and spell.
Speak and spell. But
Um,
with a warm
I miss your
undertone, you know?
All right.
You know what he fucking reminds me of? He reminds me of like the fucking voice at the beginning of not Gladys, but like the voice that does the tutorial at the beginning of Portal. The one that's like, hello, welcome to
Try.
After Science Industries.
Try speaking
Nice.
The next two that pop up, you hear now entering Lady Priscilla Volpani and Lady Isabella Carr. And you see two ladies walk in. One is a woman in her early 20s, has like long black hair that she's keeping like up in sort of a half up, half down ponytail, wearing a forest green V-neck dress with sleeves that connect to like rings on her fingers like gloves. And she has like brown eyes, wearing expensive looking earrings. The other, another human blonde woman, adorned in like various necklaces and jewelry that don't really go together, wearing kind of like a pale pink plunging neckline dress with like a high slit down the side. And she has like a dagger strapped to her thigh, but you can tell that it's fake. Just there to kind of just to look cool without, you know, without any real function.
She's clashing, but
squeaky dagger.
fashionably.
Let's see.
It's actually a dagger tattoo.
Also, Miss DM, this isn't a very like pressing matter, but it currently says I'm controlling Marcus.
I think you have to pick that.
You
Do
are
I?
controlling Marcus.
Can you move 7? Like, is it?
Oh no, I can move 7 around. It just says that I am currently in control of Marcus, which is not the case.
We know who's there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I think that's
Alright.
something you have to like choose which character when you sign in or something weird.
As long as the game functions.
Yeah.
I had that problem when Gray was there for
So
forever.
this one is Priscilla.
Griffaniel.
Hi, Priscilla.
Hi, Priscilla.
Priscilla.
Hi, Priscilla.
Hello. Control. You're here
You
for
already
one.
made one bad
Pick
decision.
one.
Let's go for 2.
And this one is Isabella.
Hi,
Isabella.
Isabella.
I see both of these people work for the Fire Nation sister.
Yeah. They will attack. The Fire Nation will attack.
Yep.
They both kind of like walk in and glance around and look at everyone, and they seem a little bit put off is not the word, more just curious.
There's
What?
a lot of goobers here.
Yeah, they give a nod to Lucy and Julius because they are at least aware of who you are, and then join the wall for now. They'll hold the wall.
Yeah, this lunch is gonna get crowded real quick.
Oh, don't worry about it.
There's a lot of goofy critters in this room right now.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
introducing, like that's just basically the showcase room
Yeah,
right there.
yeah, you'll spread out. Anyway,
Yeah.
and then next up, yeah, you.
You.
Eeny, miny, you.
You hear, presenting Sir Flynn Perdole Esquire. I see kind of a tall, broad-shouldered human man, maybe in his mid-30s, so he's a little bit older than a lot of you. Got a little bit of salt and pepper beard growing in, dark robes. Not overly ostentatious, but, you know, still fancy enough for the situation. He'll walk in.
Ooh.
Oh, I like him. Hello.
Hello.
man.
Oh,
The
my
visa.
God.
Oh no.
Another one.
Yes, we grow in numbers.
Nels
That's
doesn't blush, but Lux does.
Lux is blushing.
He kind of like gives a little bit of an awkward smile and nods to everyone, and he'll just step over here.
Oh no, he's hot.
The awkward head nod as well.
Oh no, he's sensitive.
Yeah.
A big
And
lamb.
last,
Also,
That's
Myth,
certainly
you are
not
currently in charge of Smart Bat right now. She's on
Yeah.
your horns.
Yeah.
Have fun.
As more people keep shuffling into the lounge, Ayla's like
Yeah.
trying to shrink smaller and smaller into the corner.
He's more
I
red.
tell you, you're succeeding. I didn't even notice you there.
Vanishing.
the
I thought I was
last
the illusion wizard.
guest to arrive, you hear, presenting Lady Canna Blackburn. You see like a massive amount of curly hair and deep brown eyes, wearing like a dark brown dress with gold accents and flared out sleeves. Looks to be like like in her early 20s, but she's half elf, so you know, hard to tell.
Hi.
In her early
Hello.
200s.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. Hello.
And she ducks in. Hello.
Damn it, Kichi.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
they're all-
fantasy.
They're all hot. Deal with it.
Yeah, it's fantasy land. Everyone in Kichi's
I'm
fantasy
enjoying
land
it.
is hot.
Everyone's
Sigil,
hot.
Sigil, you would not survive Emerald's game.
Yeah,
You just
really.
wouldn't.
I made a bisexual character specifically because of Emerald's game.
Yep.
Oh no.
Kichi?
Trying very
Everyone.
hard to be
Yes.
Mel's friend and not.
Could you do us? Could you do me the favor and write out the names?
Got it. They're probably misspelled, but I got it.
You know what? I'll do this instead. Give me a sec.
Yeah, it was a lot of titles and a lot of funny last names.
I'm gonna go and just make it so that their names display when you hover over them.
Yeah.
that
Thank
would be
you.
helpful.
Oh, sick.
That's such a
Everyone else wasn't
lifesaver.
writing this down as Kyuchi talked.
Nope, no one was. Thank
I'm
you,
at a
Myth.
party. I'm not taking notes.
I'm taking
I'm
notes.
an anxious
I'm
mess.
interested in one of
Then
these
again,
people.
Donnie's obsessed with people, so.
Yeah, I think Zarek
Very
has.
fixate
He's
socially.
interested in 2 people.
Nice. I already know who I want to talk to, and it's none of them.
Yeah.
You can talk to
This
players
helps.
if you wish. When we roll initiative, give me a sec.
This fucking outfit is gorgeous. I just noticed part of it is sheer.
Mm-hmm.
Throwing another
Social
robot on us. You're crazy.
initiative.
You're crazy.
It's good that you asked me to be here as Mel's friend. Or I'd be a free
Yeah.
agent and I'd be a fucking
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah. Do you want to just talk to people together?
You can,
can do that.
if you'd like to pair up with people, that would you can both use your initiative to talk to the same person.
Yeah, you
Okay.
take the higher initiative if you're a duo or trio or
Alright,
whatever.
just Lux and I were DMing earlier, like, hey, do you want to be like going
Yeah.
as friends? and
That
kinda-
that's fine. If you want to pair up, that is perfectly fine.
Just both roll and you take the higher initiative, then we skip the person
Alright.
we get to them.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Uh,
like a familiar.
So I think I have them all with the name.
Yep, I see it.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So everyone, their names are under their token.
I have to correct
Sick.
all my spelling now.
I love the names. They're so silly.
Pickle.
Flynn.
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 Lynn.
Everyone, hover over him. Go, get him.
Get all the
Get Flynn.
hovering.
Get Flynn. Get him.
Get Flynn, get him!
He's suddenly feeling more self-conscious.
Oh, that makes it cuter.
Oh no, he's sensitive.
I can fix him.
I'm amazed.
I can fix.
I can fix it.
So, we'll say that this will be the start of Social Initiative Round 1. The arrival, now that everyone's down, Agnes starts serving tea and snacks, and you see a couple of, like, floating, snack trays you would assume are, like, unseen servants. Give me a second so I can toggle initiative for everyone.
Everyone, dexterity save. Who bumps into the unseen servant?
God.
Oh no. What, they're holding a tray?
Yeah, but you don't know which hand it's in.
Hopefully they hold it directly in front of them.
You don't know.
And
Yeah,
again, they're on some side of the tray. You're right. You're correct.
yeah, you don't know if they're left-handed or right-handed.
They're not under it. They're on some side of it.
All right. Does
What if they
everyone
just
have
hand
an
in the middle of
initiative
their
thingy?
forehead?
Yep.
I love
Yes.
Unseen Servant so much.
Yes.
It's such a goofy spell.
One.
Let's go.
Fun.
Woo! Big 5. Huge.
All right.
Good, I'm going late.
Okay.
Of course,
So,
the rogue and the ranger zooming.
so Dahlia, since you're gonna be with Mel's, I'm just gonna get rid of your turn order. You'll go on her
Thank
with,
you.
with her.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you.
remove combatant. All right. Give me 1 second. I gotta
Gotcha,
get
Dahlia.
a thing ready.
I'm gonna try really hard not to leave you to fuck someone.
What?
I'm not
like
going
how
to
the
fuck
two
anybody.
robots
My sis-
out
I know
the
you're
most
not.
in the initiative.
My
I'm gonna try
sister
really
isn't here,
hard.
Myth. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
for you. Well, I mean, like, we can separate at any time.
Awesome.
You
Yeah,
guys said
you
for this-
Try not
yeah.
to though.
Yeah, for this social initiative round, you two are together.
Yeah, for this
Yeah,
round.
for this
we're
round. Just I'm saying during the party, I'm gonna try not to separate from
All
you.
right, cool.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna
So,
try hard.
But
The
if you
two-
do, I will not be disappointed.
so the two of you, where you going?
Do we want to talk to the robot?
I think we want to talk. I definitely want to talk to Woodwind.
I want to talk to the robot. We're
That's so
going to
interesting.
Woodwind.
Okay, you're going to
Yes.
Woodwind? Okay, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
move him over here. Just he's wandering. So you approach Woodwind.
I'll just eavesdrop.
Greetings.
Hello.
I suppose you heard my name. I'm Woodwind. What are your names?
My name is Mel. This is Dahlia. We're both
Dahlia Autumnleaf. Yeah.
Dahlia and Molly. Yep. Out of character. Should we tell them we're from the guild or no? Should we just tell them we're Julius?
It's up to you.
Up to us? Okay.
Oh, I love him.
We
Sorry.
are with Julius. We are his plus 5 and 6.
Something.
Yeah.
We're part of
Julius.
the Silverberg party.
Yeah, the Von Silverberg family.
I am not, I do not keep up with politics. I'm not from here. Oh, so family names do not mean much to me.
Oh, good, good.
Awesome. I think
You're-
we relate in that way.
Yeah. You're from the Conflux, right? Of, Children
The
of
Conflicts
Nationality.
Institute. Yes.
Oh, the Jihad Institute, yeah.
Uh,
I
That's
don't know what that
interesting.
is, and it sounds fascinating.
Well, we went
Oh.
we went there before. We went there on a mission actually. We're adventurers.
you went there.
We travel around and do everything.
how excited. Did you go to the
Yeah.
Fable, the Bardic College?
Did we?
Yes.
I didn't go with you.
Yes we did. Yes we
But
yes,
you-
yes we did. We did.
Yes. Justin Bugbear was there.
Oh yeah, that's right. Justin Bugbear was there. Yeah, we saw some bards playing. We had a whole bard off, I guess. This is this is the best way to describe it. It's pretty cool to see.
Did you have a good time?
We did. We did have a great time. We found friends. We made new friends. We found out more about the institute itself. It was pretty cool.
Wonderful. As the headmaster of the Fable, I pride myself on our guests being comfortable.
You're the headmaster there?
Of the Bardic College, yes.
Ooh.
Every college in the Institute has their own headmaster.
That's in La Frela, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's in
Are you
Alberta.
originally from La Frela then?
Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
Okay. At first I thought he said me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm talking.
No, he said
Right.
yeah.
I gotcha.
Maybe.
Uh,
Roll insight.
Okay.
so weird to come from that voice. You say
I love the voice though. Okay.
Roll
Well,
insight, yeah.
Roll insight. I forget to click the button.
Are you originally from?
Ah,
La
now you know
Frela?
my struggle.
It's okay.
You sense a little bit of uncertainty. Like, most of what he remembers might be from La Prela, but he's not sure if he's actually from there.
I mean, it's fine if you don't remember like To be honest with you, I'm not completely sure where my roots are. It
I don't even think
happens.
our own construct knows where he is from.
I know where
Well,
both of them are from, actually.
your
They were
roots
both
are
of them?
Dahlia, correct?
Yes, Autumn Leaf.
Your roots are likely in the Brela.
Your
She
roots
goes
are
wide-eyed
probably-
for a second, and then focuses back. Interesting. I will keep note of that.
Yes, I've not seen minotaurs like you in quite some time, though. They may have moved on.
I've only ever seen one other Minotaur, so that is fascinating.
That must be a trip to La Prela then at some point. Go figure out what that's about. If you're interested. I'll go with you.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I'll go with you on that, sure.
I would love to go to La Prela with you, Bells.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
Feel free to come by any time. We will welcome you at the Barty College with open arms.
Cool.
I'd love to see you again.
Yeah, I would love to see it.
Likewise, you are both lovely.
Well, thank you. We give him a
So
little
lovely.
bow.
He bows back.
Have you looked in mirrors? You're lovely too.
Oh, thank you. I polished today.
He
It
did. Oh,
shows.
you look so sparkly.
Thank you. And you see his eyes kind of like glow a fake blue. He looks tough. If he had more of an expression, he would look happy.
Yeah,
Adorable.
if he had more of an expression, yeah.
Yeah, the most you can get is his eyebrows kind of like, vertically going up and down as he talks.
Yeah.
So they got a tiny bit, but not much.
But yeah, but we can tell that he's happy.
Yeah.
Yes.
He happy robot noises.
We got context clues.
Yeah, we got context clues.
Okay.
Also,
if-
Ninja coming in to hear that voice. Oh my god.
Hey, Ninja, welcome to the party.
All right,
Awesome
so
guy here.
we will move on to the next initiative turn. So that's going to be Azalea. Who are you going to?
Wait a second, I'm fucking dying from that voice. I said you're like,
Oh my
roll
god,
in-
I'm so
you're like,
sorry. I
roll
was thinking
insight.
Roll inside.
You just stared at them. Roll insight, Mel's and Dahlia. I'm gonna talk to the man who's just standing next to me.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll just look over to me. I don't believe I caught your name. Spaced out there for a second. Who might you be?
Oh, greetings. My name is Flynn Perdol.
Greetings.
I am, I guess you could say an attorney.
Attorney.
Mhm.
Azalea Turner, friend of the lady. That's how I got my invite. What brought you around here?
Oh, well, I received an invitation from Miss Lady Megan, and I don't normally get out much, so I figured why not?
Oh, she's very good at dragging people out of their bubbles.
Have you known her long?
Couple of months now. I've actually only moved here about 3 months ago, I believe. Back from Kushia.
Oh, from Kushia. I've never been. I heard it's lovely.
Well, we just opened up actually. We as a collective visited there quite recently. It's still just as lovely as I remember it. If you can visit, I recommend.
I'll look into it. Sounds interesting.
Have you done work for Megan, or how did you she just gave you an invite, or did you bump into each other?
Well, oddly enough, she sought me out. I'm not exactly sure how she came across my name, and unless she's looking into legal counsel. But we made acquaintance at a party at some point, and she invited me here. And she seemed nice enough, and I'd never heard of Miss Lady Silverwind, so I wanted to see what was going on.
Well, that's fair. From what I gather, it's actually not a new relations for them, but they've recently rediscovered each other, and I'm excited to see what they accomplish.
Yes, me as well. Have you known the Silverwind? No. Is it Silverwind? No. Yeah, it is. For a second, in my mind, I was like, Silverwind, Silverberg. Error.
Silver Grove, if you want to bring in Sarah.
God. Have you known the Silverwinds for long?
I mean, if we count Megan, a little bit, but the house itself. No, it's my first time actually being here. It's bigger than I thought.
Yes, it is quite lovely. It's I'd say it's more of a modest house from what I've seen, but it is quaint.
I have come from a bit more of a rougher upbringing, so
Humble
most things are very
backgrounds.
impressive to me.
Humble backgrounds, I understand.
Small general store, small town, you know how it is.
Of course.
I've been happy to work my way up, though. I will definitely keep you in mind, though, for any possible business in the future.
Yeah, he'll reach into his coat pocket and pull out a little card and hand it to you.
Alright, I'll give that gloss over, give him a head nod, and I think that's probably what I'm gonna do with my time.
Okay. Next up, Zarek.
We found the lawyer. We have the lawyer, guys.
He is a lawyer.
Zarek looks around the room and he decides to make his way over to Flynn.
Okay.
Hi, my name is. I just wanted to introduce myself. I am Zarek Astroness, and I just would like to get acquainted with everyone here. I believe they said your name was Flynn?
Yes, Flynn Perdol. Pleasure to meet you, and I'm gonna have him roll history. Okay. I've heard your family name floating around. I don't think I've heard of you specifically. It's very nice to meet you. It's surprising to see you're here, not like in La Prela or something.
Yes, just long story, but won't go too deep into that. Just kind of separation of the family, not them separating from me, just me being separated from them. But I won't bore you with the details. So, what brings you to this party?
Oh, well, like I was telling your tiefling friend over there, I was invited by Megan. We met at a party, and I don't get out much, so I figured I'd just come here, see what was going on.
Well, that makes us, how does the idiom go? 2 peas of a pod, as they say? I'm not one for social gatherings myself, and this would constitute, I believe, my first one.
Well, you never forget your first party.
That is fair. But yes, so I believe that I overheard you saying that you're an attorney. Do you represent, like, a specific noble family or more than one by chance?
No one specific. I'm sort of a freelance, if you may.
I understand. Do you have your own association, or are you just kind of solo, I guess I would say?
I'm more of a solo act. I don't really like dealing with law firms and things like that. People just reach out to me when they need legal counsel. I'm pretty good at what I do.
Oh, I see. Well, is there a way I can stay in contact with you? I do want to make sure I stay in contact with all those invited today.
He'll reach into his pocket and hand you a card with his contact information. Send a letter at any time.
Appreciate it. But I feel I've been talking more than I've let you speak, but I mean, is there anything you would like to know about me personally? I do find myself an open book when I can be.
Well, you mentioned something about your family. Is there some issues with your inheritance, or?
Oh, no. I just was sent off to a college, and then I came upon Slipwood, and just haven't had a chance to speak with them. But if they haven't reached out to me, so it's kind of weird, I guess would be the layman's terms of saying it.
You went to a college where? Was it the Conflict? Was it the Conflicts Institute or somewhere else?
I cannot remember the name, Kichi. I need help with that.
Sir, you should know your own backstory.
I know I did. Give me a sec.
You're the bad
My brother in Christ, you literally made the character.
You literally wrote it.
No place like that. For now, I'm just gonna say the name escapes me. let's just say the college is no longer in operation.
Oh, so you ended up in Slipwood somehow.
Yes, and since then I've learned to take on a life of an adventurer and bond with some of my associates here, and it's been quite a thrilling experience, to say the least.
Well, here's to new beginnings, I suppose, and he'll raise up a glass.
Here, here, and he raises up his glass too, and takes a drink, and
Yeah.
that will be the end of my conversation.
Yep. All right. Julius.
Who
are you talking to?
Before it was my turn, would have been possible to step out for a short bit, going to the bathroom and casting Enhance Ability on myself?
Sure.
Okay. Gonna get, what was it? Their Eagle Splendor advantage on charisma checks.
All right.
Then, I would like.
Who are you talking to, Tricky?
Yeah, I would like to talk with Canna Blackburn.
Okay. You approach, and she's sipping a little bit of wine. Looks at you as you walk over.
Evening, Miss Blackburn.
Evening, Sir Silverback.
Oh, you heard of my family?
I have. Your name is spoken in a couple of circles, certain circles.
I hope only in a positive way. By the way, Kichi, may I roll history on her family?
Sure. Low
That could have
DC.
been better.
You've met a Blackburn pretty recently. Earl Bishop Blackburn, in fact. You remember him from the party in the VIP room in Osharia.
Oh yeah, Bishop Blackburn, the Intel guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I had the pleasure to meet Earl Bishop the other day, not that long ago, actually.
Oh, my cousin.
Your cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was rather nice company.
That's surprising. He usually doesn't talk much.
Well, you seem to be a bit more of a conversationalist.
Oh, well, he must have found something interesting. But enough about him. What brings you here?
Oh, I am a friend of Megan, and that's why I wanted to come.
Oh,
Have you met Miss one of the Silverwinds before?
Oh, I haven't had the pleasure. I heard about this through your sister Lucy and decided to reach out and receive an invitation. You don't really hear about an old name coming back to prominence. From what I learned, this family name had died out, so I was surprised to hear that they were still active.
Yeah, it was a bit of a surprise to be sure, but well, I suppose it's a rather pleasant surprise.
I suppose so. She'll take another sip of wine.
I didn't know that you were a friend of my sister.
Well, a lot of the ladies of Slipwood, we meet at social gatherings and whatnot, so most of us know each other in some way or another, some closer than others.
True that. May I say you do look rather splendid today.
Well, yes, obviously. She doesn't seem phased by compliments. She gets them often.
She probably looks splendid every day.
So, will you be also be at the ball next week?
Perhaps. If my schedule allows, I go every now and then. Usually it's usually you have to receive an invitation for each party, essentially. If you receive an invitation this month, you don't necessarily have an invitation for all the other ones. But because of my cousin, I have a little bit more leeway with when I can go and when I don't.
I actually received an invitation for the next week.
Oh, did you now?
Hmm.
How nice for you.
First time I'm going, actually. Looking rather forward to it.
Well, just to impress. There'll be a lot of eyes on you as a new face.
Well, that's my plan.
Right. Let's see. I want you to make just a general charisma check.
Charisma ability check advantage. 15.
Okay. She doesn't seem at least put off by you talking to her. But she does sort of like her attention kind of wanders and goes, I'm going to get a bit of a snack, but I will talk to you later.
See you later.
And she will walk away. With that, 7. Who are you talking to?
I'm grabbing my cousin. We're going to the other robot.
Honestly, this is how I was going to use my turn anyway.
Okay. I will remove her
How's the roll
confidence.
was talking?
All right,
I'll
so
be right back. Go to the bathroom.
okay, so you see that Dahlia and Mel's have just finished a conversation, and he like turns and sees you two just like there in front of him.
I mean, I was on the couch, so it's not weird for me, right? It's not weird.
Oh, hello. Hello, automatons.
Greetings, cousin.
Hello.
Hello.
Two of us are different models. You're also a different model. He was built in the mountain. I was built underwater. Where were you built?
I'm honestly not sure. I'll prove it.
I want you to roll persuasion.
Okay.
Both of us or just him?
7 was talking.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, come on. You may not have proficiency, but you got a +3, buddy. 15?
15?
Not bad.
Okay.
Well, I'm unsure of where I was built, but I was prepared in La Prima.
Oh, it seems like a lot of people are from Valkyria.
Indeed.
So, by prepared in the Prela, then
Repaired.
I assume...
Repaired.
Repaired. Ah, I see. That's not too dissimilar to what I went through then.
Do you see these? You see, he starts pointing out the copper lines on his cheek. These are where I was broken and then put back together by the wizards of the Conflicts Institute.
I had assumed that they were aesthetic. They've done very well.
Yes, I would say it is an improvement.
So can I roll anything to determine if I know anything about the Conflicts Institute?
I mean, I know about the Conflicts Institute. I was there. I saw the Bard battle.
So for 7, from where you came from, there's no reason that you would have known anything about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in that case, I've never heard of that place. What's the Conflicts Institute?
Oh, the Conflicts Institute is a series of colleges, I guess you could say, all under one creator. Each house represents different schools of magic, I guess you could say. There's Magica Verde. That's the wizard college. It's run by a minotaur wizard, actually. There is the Circles of Earth. That's run by a verbal druid. There's the Fable. I run that. It's the Bard College. There's the Halls of Prowess. That's where the more martial classes get their know-how. That's it.
I had to type that so fast.
I'll type it out.
Oh, it's just I was in the fucking zone.
I see. I did not have the pleasure to meet any of the headmasters in our previous visit.
Oh, you normally don't. Oh, no, wrong voice. Ah!
You normally don't see the headmasters. You might see their teachers, though. They tend to be more reclusive.
Understandable.
Wait, the headmasters have teachers, or like just regular teachers?
Oh, no. The headmasters are sort of the boss of each of their colleges, and they have teachers under them who teach the students.
Ah, that makes more sense.
Indeed. I would say yes. I would think that maybe the Halls of Prowess, where the fighters and martial classes are, and the Circle of Earth, where the druids are, might be the most welcoming, aside from my college, the Bard College.
Understandable. Well, not to pry, but I assume that you've already checked for any sort of manufacturer's seal.
No, why would I do that?
Maybe worth attempting when you return.
Perhaps.
We're not a very common race, so we're always trying to figure out where everybody came from. As it turns out, it's not just one place like I originally thought. I thought everybody was built underwater.
Yes, and even then, you say that you're from La Prela, yet both of us are Vasmelin in design. So it would be interesting to know where our designs differ just based on where we're made.
Well, it is possible that the designs differ based on your intended purpose.
That's also fair.
My purpose
That makes
was
a lot of
music.
sense. I'm sorry, what was that?
My purpose was music.
It's horrible.
Well, I was made mostly to protect, and 7, I believe, your repairs?
More or less.
That would make sense. Recon, you seem to be more sturdy, able to take a beating.
Yes. Although I have recently learned that I am an older model, so perhaps the heavier metals were also a necessity. Who can say?
Perhaps.
I guess they just don't make them like they used to.
And yet there are clearly advancements every day.
Models like you would have probably been used for wartimes. Hence the
Yes.
thick armor.
Yes, I do have vague recollections of serving within a war, but only bits and parts. Everything else is after my arrival in Slipwood.
He's a very adept healer, too. I've seen him close people right back up after they should have been killed immediately.
Oh yes, Dahlia, in fact, one of my prouder moments.
I didn't see that one.
It is wonderful that you were able to find purpose in keeping the soft one's alive.
It is very reassuring, yes.
They are very fragile. Take care of them.
You know what? Just hearing him say that, Rakaram is just gonna immediately have flashbacks to that little wizard friend of Dahlia's that said, "You better keep her alive next time."
Do our best.
Improve at laughing.
Wonderful.
And with that, he seems to be a little lost in thought, thinking about a few things, and he'll excuse himself and walk away.
Yeah, just existential the fuck out of the robot. What the hell is that? He's a baby! Don't hurt
I
him!
think he might be a little bit overwhelmed by the attention.
Hey, I'm just saying, we didn't try to existential the heck out of him, and I'm glad I didn't tell him about what Snom did to his college.
If
Yeah,
ever
that too.
there's a Warforged on screen, someone will ask, "Where did you come from? How were you made?"
Yeah, and that's exactly why I'm like,
Where did
hey,
you come from?
check-
Where did you go?
That's why
Where did you
exactly I
come
was
from?
like, check for a
How'd that go?
manufacturer's seal.
What
You never
What is
know.
my purpose? You pest butter.
Yeah, manufacturer's seal. I was hoping you weren't gonna bring up
my
yours
God.
because it's on your butt.
Well, I'm
Anyway.
not gonna bring up mine because they're trying to stay secret.
True.
What is
also,
my purpose?
We're taken away from Illustrator.
Oh my god.
But anyway, Ayla, you're in the corner. What are you doing?
Sobbing.
Internally, always. God, Ayla's such a mess. Seeing that specific people have already been taken, she is going to make her way over towards Isabella and Priscilla. Since they came in as a pair, I'm assuming they are operating as a pair.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And Ayla's only mental reset.
Let's say, I'm here as your wingman. I give you strength. You got this.
Lady Carr, Lady Volpani, if I remember correctly.
Isabella is the first to turn towards you, and she kind of like looks you up and down like she's like sizing you up. Hello.
Greetings. My name is Ayla Genlin. I'm a friend of Megan's, a recent acquaintance of the Silverwind family.
I've never heard of the Glenlands. Where are you from?
Just outside of Avalon. My family is not very well known.
Oh, elves. Okay, we don't really go to Avalon, but nice to meet you. Yeah.
I don't really go to Avalon much anymore either.
Hmm. We're usually hanging out in Slane. Have you been there?
Couple of occasions. I'll admit they were some of my more stressful adventures, but
Oh, so you're an adventurer.
I am. Many of the people here are my adventuring companions.
Have you ever been like swallowed by something?
No, but I was turned to stone for an extended period of time.
Oh, I get it. I've been stoned before too. It's pretty fun.
She does the thing again where she looks like she's about to say something and completely decides not to get into that.
And you see Priscilla like look over and go, "So, what do you normally do for fun?"
And then Ayla has a small existential crisis when she realizes she hasn't done anything fun in probably about a year. I admit the adventuring life doesn't leave a lot of time to pursue hobbies.
And you see Isabella go, "Oh my god, she's a baby. That's adorable." Look, how about you stick with us? We're gonna hang out a little bit later, if you want to join.
Oh no. Ayla kind of quickly scans the room, sees that everyone else is occupied. Is like, oh, sure, I'll take you up on that.
Give you a
Awesome.
thumbs up if you look over my way. Just a quick thumb. Just yep.
They want to dodge you to the others.
Oh no.
Priscilla like looks over and goes, "It should be pretty fun, though. We should save. Well, we should save hanging out until a little bit later in the party. It's just the beginning."
Right. We're icebreakers, getting to know each other. Save the more
Exactly.
intense things for later.
Exactly. You catch on quick. So you said you're friends with the host, Megan?
I am. We've been on a couple of adventures together.
What do you know about her? I've never seen her in any social circles before.
I admit, I haven't known her for very long just yet. But we were this instance having a brain moment.
Okay, breathe. You got this.
We were at a resort recently when many of myself and my guildmates were forced to go on vacation.
Why would you be forced to go on vacation? Vacations are awesome.
As I said before, the adventuring life doesn't usually leave a lot of time for leisure.
You should really loosen up, dear.
You know what? You're probably right. As she mentally catalogs all of the traumas that she's experienced over the past year.
Here, and you see Priscilla like wave over one of the floating trays with an unseen servant, and it floats over with some wine. Take the edge off.
Thank you. And she'll take a sip.
And with that, that is the end of social round number 1. Everyone talks for a little bit longer, and then you see the lady of the hour, Leah Silverwind, approach. Yep.
I'm gonna roll something quick.
I'm not.
Is that the Leah Silverwind?
Okay, I keep my cool.
Nice.
Okay. So you see Leah Silverwind sporting her usual half covered sort of like a reverse mask. It just covers her eyes. Hair covered in sort of a cloak over a nice black and white dress. And she gives a smile, goes, "Well, glad that everyone has been settling in, enjoying themselves. Welcome to my manor. I'm here as doing sort of a social introduction to my niece." And she gestures to Megan, who joins her by her side. "This is Megan. I hope that you will be kind to her as she explores more of our social circles. I will be hosting gatherings like this from time to time, so feel free to attend when invited." And she kind of like glances over at some of the platinum scales. Nevertheless, come along, we'll do a little bit of a house tour. Followed by... Let's see. Do a little bit of a house tour, and then I'll allow you to roam free for a bit. I'll do a performance later in the night, and then we'll have some dinner. How's that sound?
Sounds lovely.
Right?
Delicious.
Great.
Absolutely brilliant.
Follow
I
me.
feel like I'm being talked to like a child.
Well, the food last time was
You kind of are.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Seven's gonna drink another gallon of gravy.
Yes.
So, I will say that I'm not gonna like drag these tokens all over. You guys are free to walk about. I'll give you a second to move your tokens around wherever, and if you decide you want to talk to someone, I'll drag their token to you. I'm gonna go get some water real quick.
I want to see the map. I haven't seen this map
Yeah, I
before.
want to see the map.
Yeah, you guys are free to roam about, see the map, and then place yourselves where you want to be for your next interaction.
Joke's
Also,
on you, I'm too familiar with this map.
Oh, I found the outside.
Yes.
Also, I feel so stupid. I need to rework on my backstory because I thought I had the notes on this, but I didn't.
Did you put on roll 20?
I looked there. Apparently, I sent it to Kichi. I never came up with a name for it. I think we both we both.
Oh, we all found each other.
Yeah. No,
No, like 4 of us over here.
What is Edgar? Who is he?
I lost Mel's.
Oh,
Lux,
she's
don't
gone.
worry.
Lux, who is this? Lux is escaping! Lux is escaping!
Who's what? This?
Who is this?
Oh, what's this down here? Is this a little garden?
I don't know who
Have you
he
seen
is.
this man?
Oh,
Okay,
stuck on the
there's-
stairs.
Also, Lux is just bolting from the party, guys. Mel's is gone. Mel's just
I'm
fucking.
filling
Exploring.
the map.
I know. I just
Well,
love
I'll
you
go
immediately
back.
went. I
I
love
go
you immediately went the
meow.
outside and then just bolt. I just saw your token go to outside and then bolt north, like it's high speeds. Mel's has gotta go.
Alright.
You go fast.
Oh, that door's locked. Boo. Is that
okay.
the room she kept the statues in?
I'm
Oh,
re-exploring.
hey, look, it's her man's.
Selling-
Because there's actually several parts of this I
Sorry.
didn't.
Is that
see.
who that is? I was wondering who that was.
Yeah,
her.
that's the
Edgar.
owner's husband.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah,
follow
we
that one.
we unstoned him, so that's the
Oh, yeah.
reason that
He's
no
Derek
longer a
is not
stoner.
stoned anymore.
No
She's
longer
recording. It's gonna be able to see all of us doing this. It's just
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Gotta fill in that map.
Yeah, I gotta find them.
Well, I've never been here. I didn't die here.
Give me.
Yeah,
give me
same.
the room.
So I don't think I can
Neither
see
did I.
the map at all, actually.
Yeah,
Oh.
go
I
ahead.
don't think
Oh,
I've
we
got-
don't have a
Oh, yeah,
chicken.
Hold on,
we
hold
gotta
on.
Ask Kichi for the chicken.
Hold on.
Chicken.
I'm
Okay.
getting the chicken.
Yes, please.
I say you
Oh,
can
yeah,
give
please,
Charlie
yeah.
if you want.
I need
That doesn't want to finish filling out. That's weird.
Cock.
Might have overloaded it.
Also, Ninja, what do you think of the voice?
I mean, I thought I left like a YouTube tab open on my other monitor or something. It sounded like I left on Luna's tech tips in the background. It was fucking weird.
I was losing
Left
it,
is
dude.
just a robot video playing.
I had to back
It
up.
sounds
for
like
my
a
share.
TikTok text to speech.
Kinda does.
It sounds like a
Oh my God, it
tutorial
does.
You're
video.
about to tell me these
Roll
5
insight.
tricks I didn't know about Burger King.
Alright, you should
Um,
have a lurker token, but let me make
I
sure
do
that it's
now, yes.
configured.
Yeah, I got bad news for you. You gave it to me.
Ooh.
What?
That's good news.
You
What?
gave it to me. You gave it to the robot boy.
The token?
I don't know
Which
what's happening.
one?
Yeah,
We've
I,
got
I don't
three
have
left.
my robot anymore. I just have chicken.
Yeah.
Thank
Right.
you.
Yeah, just
Oh,
don't
well,
freak
move.
out. I'm going through the permissions.
Oh god. All of us, or
Everybody panic!
Well, I change the permission depending on who's playing, so I have to go through and be like, no, you're not on there. You know you're not on there. So give me a second.
all right.
Okay. So now that I've actually gone through and searched everything, where am I gonna go?
I've filled in the room. I'm going to where I want to go now.
Smells like someone died in here.
Nice.
So I went to the other 2 buildings. I forgot
Observatory
they were
or
here.
music room? That's the question.
This looks like a library, so
You can go anywhere.
There's also an organ in there.
Well, most people have
Is it a
organs.
dick? Is it a heart?
Oh, it's got pipes.
It's lungs?
It's got a lot of pipes.
Yeah, it's got air for
pipes.
days.
Oh yeah, actually, it's more for moving air than.
Yeah. No, I think it's the
So it's
circulatory
lungs.
system.
That's the
Yeah.
organ.
No, it's a gravy organ.
It's definitely the respiratory system.
Might
Okay,
be,
yeah,
yeah.
definitely. I see the breathing holes. Yeah. These are the
Yeah.
little sacs in the lungs that push. Yeah, that's the diaphragm. That's what it is. It pushes
You
things. Moves
do
air.
love us a good diaphragm.
God, the diaphragm is so much more complicated than you think it is. Look at all
I,
these little pieces.
I think everything's complicated. I like
It's-
that the brain thinks it's the most important organ though.
You know what's
it's-
actually the most
it's-
important organ?
Hmm.
The skin.
Is
Yeah.
It's
is
also the
Julius
biggest
claiming the
organ.
conservatory?
Oh, what?
Is Julius claiming the conservatory then?
Well, you
If
can,
you
you can
want
claim
to take
whatever.
this, you
like,
can.
yeah.
You
No,
have
I have to
to.
have
I
a
mean,
room for myself.
we're not roaming yet. We're
we
just
will-
filling in our map.
Our tokens can leave a room if you want one. Like
Yeah.
during your combos. It's totally fine.
Yeah, like when it's time for your turn, you say this person leaves and then you come in like that. It can be a little timey-wimey.
Okay. Little
Man,
fucking
you
don't have
forgot
to
your
be
bat.
just one room. I'm definitely exploring.
You forgot your bat,
Alright.
miss.
Yeah. So everyone,
then
put your
Sorry.
tokens where you're gonna
Pat,
want
pat.
them to be.
Pet the bat. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, so where
See, I thought
where
were
we
still
where we
dancing
end
as a
up?
group right
Yeah,
now.
where
we
you're
end up.
after the tour, like Leah will take everyone throughout the house, like just the bottom floor. She tells you not to go to the top floor because that's just their living quarters and bedrooms. So you have
I
Or
can't
the
spider
basement.
plant. No, I'm kidding.
Telling a rogue
do you
to
wanna
not
go,
go to
Mouse?
the off limits. I'm losing it.
look. I've not prepped
I'm not.
that
I'm not.
map.
I'm not. My man doesn't care enough.
Where do I want to
I'm
go?
gonna misty step
do you
into
wanna
an
go? I can
open
go anywhere.
window on the second
Go
floor.
anywhere.
I want to see the whole place.
Go into the garden.
Okay.
Go to the garden.
Garden's
The
fine.
outside part or this place
part.
full of plants?
Oh wait, no, Ayla's in there. Wait, she needs time. Never mind, sorry.
Look again. You can be in the
Time
same
is
place.
fucky
You
wucky.
can go wherever.
Time is fucky wucky. We can kick
If you want
people
to
out.
use the conservatory, you can use the conservatory. We'll take turns with the conservatory.
Yeah.
This is over a couple of hours, guys.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
true.
say that
Okay,
when
we're gonna be in here.
when your character ends up walking in, the other characters will say are
Which,
walking out unless you're a pair.
Also, Julius, me and you lose our concentrated spells because they're only an hour.
We'll say
You should have
that.
brought
Well,
my dryad leaf.
if it has been an hour,
It's probably been an hour because of the tour and all that. We probably lost Yeah, we lost our shit.
okay, then I would like to take a moment to cast it again.
All right.
Nice.
That's why I'm waiting for my.
All right.
stuff.
So is everyone
I
where
ran out
they
of spells. I gave you all mage armor.
is everyone where they want to be?
Yes.
Probably.
Yes, ma'am.
Sure.
Okay. So 1 second.
Is Charlie gonna be traveling with us?
Charlie's been dying because she's
Oh,
smart. Charlie is smart today. She is a smart bat. She is
Smart bat.
knowledgeable. She knows many things. Ask her any
I
question.
respect it. I respect it.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with the fact that Azalea can see through Charlie.
It actually doesn't.
Oh, okay, cool.
Charlie knows you're the smart one, and she is smart too now. She has glasses. She is smart.
She
You
does have
remind me of them.
glasses.
All right.
I am
You're the best.
Social initiative.
Oh, my
go.
man. My fucking man.
Oh yeah, social initiative.
My man's got some words to say, I guess.
13. Nice, I got
boop,
Did we both get 13?
it. You got 13.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
I got a 4.
So, Azalea, who is with you?
Oh, I would 100% grab Megan at some point.
Megan? Okay, I'm gonna zap her over here. Actually, I'll go through just to. Well, yeah, we'll go one by one. So, you eventually walk in, join Megan in what looks like a study. You see a bunch of books. You see an organ that looks like it's been pretty recently cleaned and maintained and tuned. And Megan just kind of gives you a bit of a shoulder bump and goes, "So, come here often?"
You?
I do now.
Miss Silverwind, was it?
Yes, Lady Megan Silverwind.
Lady Megan Silverwind.
I've
When did that come apart?
come about. It's
Yeah.
let me think. I think maybe a month ago, not too long after I heard about what happened here, I decided to pay a little visit, see what was going on.
And she was all game for that.
Yeah, well, it's a mutually beneficial arrangement.
Oh, it is.
Mm-hmm.
I also noticed one of your guests, a lawyer was it? But you haven't hired him on yet.
Not yet. I wanted to talk to him first, see what he was about, see if he's competent.
Seems quite professional. Probably
Seems
gonna
that way.
I'm probably gonna find business for him in the guild with how much we fuck up.
Honestly, you could use a lawyer.
Oh, I
It's
thought
only
I was
a-
gonna fill that role, but
It's
I
only a
can't keep
matter
up
of
with
time
him.
before someone decides to sue you.
Oh, speaking of legal works, have you put any extra thought into the business proposition I gave you back on the vacation?
It is interesting. I think
Well,
I could
say-
operate on more of a low key, face.
I was gonna say, this household might need more workers possibly, if that's a bit. That's somewhere we can house some new employees.
They do have to look presentable.
Oh, that's just the test for them then. We don't want the riffraff.
Well, this place could use some more hands. There are only so many unseen servants.
I was gonna say too, we have the best security in place if they try to get a little weird with the head lady. I've heard she has some abilities that my friends ran into.
Yeah, she has some baggage, but we're working through it, keeping it under wraps, obviously.
I was gonna ask, how has she recovered from, that? Has she been more stable, or is that where you come into play with social encounters?
I mean, honestly, Edgar's been wonderful at keeping her mood stable. Funny how quote unquote love does that to you.
I am amazed that all that worked out to a degree. That is not what I would have expected.
Honestly, same, but luck be a lady, I guess.
They do. Alright, well, just wanted to get an update. I think I'm going to pretend to look at books.
Fair enough. I will run the proposition by Auntie Dearest later.
Oh, please also embarrass Ayla if you get the chance. It's very hilarious to see.
Oh, she's adorable.
She is, isn't she? Those other two, I think, were trying to take her. So, if you want to either play with that, have that.
Oh, honestly, I think I'm just gonna let that happen.
Please destroy her. It'll be amazing.
I'll do my best.
I'll head to a bookshelf and pretend to read books.
Okay. Rakarm, who is where you end up? Who's there?
I think the next person I wanted to speak to was Flynn.
Flynn?
I'm interested in that one.
Bring on the lawyer!
The lawyer? Okay.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, I am actually looking at books.
That's fine.
Nerd. What a weirdo.
And I will say, just assume that Megan and Azalea leave when you walk in.
Yeah, fair. So...
Funny enough, Flynn also looking at books. Legitimately looking at books.
Is there a particular subject that you're looking to research?
Oh, I'm not really looking to research anything. I'm just reading for fun.
That's all valid enough. I've been recently informed that I should probably be looking much more into history myself, but I understand. You are that lawyer then. I could not help but overhear one of my more vocal associates.
Yes, Zarek, right?
Sure.
Right. Well, yes, I'm an attorney. It's not really anything special.
I suppose, but it's still helping in its own way. You should be proud of what you do.
Oh, I'm very proud. Don't mistake that. It's just it's a profession that's not flashy, I guess you could say.
I suppose that's fair. Forgive me if I misspoke. You seemed apprehensive.
It's just a lot of people, a lot of voices, It's nice here. It's a little less crowded.
That's fair.
Oh, it has anxiety.
You said you
can fix him.
You said you were looking to research something. What are you looking into?
History mostly, particularly anything regarding the Cold War. I don't know if you heard previously, but I was very much built for it, and I know I served, but darndest thing, can't remember any of it.
Oh, it's a bit before my time. I'm not exactly a historian, and I don't think you'll find much here. These seem to be mostly novels and poetry and things like that.
True, but it can never hurt to look.
It's fair. He just like slowly reaches out and pulls out a book, unsure of where to go from here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had something else I was gonna say, but the lawyer dog thing caught me off guard. Okay, I'm sorry. Give me a second just to recompose myself. Okay.
Well, since some of my associates clearly are going to be in contact with you, I suppose it's only fair to extend the offer both ways. Should you ever require us for anything, we'd be more than happy to assist.
What exactly do you all do?
All sorts of things. Let's see, that's one of my earliest missions. We cleansed a house from some strange mushroom spores. We've investigated what was previously believed to an abandoned tower. Just about anything that you think you may need an extra hand with, whether it's because it's something you believe to be too dangerous or you simply need extra hands.
Okay. I normally don't have a quote-unquote missions, but I will keep your friends in mind. I assume you're a guild?
Oh, yes, I suppose no one ever mentioned. My apologies. Platinum Scales of Flipwood.
Oh, I remember getting the zoning permits for that in order.
Oh, that was... okay. Yeah, well, should anything come up, and, well, obviously it's never something to be planned for, but should anything come up, we're always happy to assist.
Right. Well, I will certainly let you all know if I need assistance. Hopefully that never comes about.
No, fair. It's just, you know.
Then, with that topic clearly dying, Rickarm will just scan over a few more bookshelves, and then just slide on out.
Yeah, he's just gonna like awkwardly bury his nose in a book.
Well, you can't blame me for trying.
Hey, if you're talking to someone, that's how conversations go sometimes. Ayla.
If possible, I
where
would
do you
like
end
to
up?
reconnect. I'm in the conservatory.
Okay. Who are you connecting with?
We're not here, Doris.
Megan.
Megan?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I came here to attend her party specifically, so I need to talk to her at least once.
Okay. So, we'll just say you're waiting here for a little bit, and then you just feel hands come across your eyes. Hi there.
Hello, Megan. Like, she can feel the tension for 2 seconds because I feel like I'm about to die.
She removes her hands, and you see that she sits down. Well, she doesn't really sit. She just kind of leans on the table and looks down at you. Glad to see you made it.
I'm glad I did.
You look lovely.
Thank you. You too.
Oh, I know. So, have you met any new friends?
There were the two. Their names aren't on the screen, so they have ejected from my memory.
Isabella and
I
Priscilla.
saw you talking to Isabella and Priscilla.
Yes. They seemed nice.
Oh yes, they're great fun. Are you gonna hang out with them later?
They did suggest that I needed more leisure time, so they offered, and I decided to take them up on it.
Ooh, well that'll be fun. Maybe I'll join you.
That would be wonderful.
Let's see. When would be a good time? While Auntie Dearest is performing, we'll slip away and hang out. Just the four of us. How's that sound?
That sounds wonderful. You know, maybe making some good memories here will help push out the nasty ones.
Oh, I'm sure. Don't worry, and she'll like reach over and give you just a pat on the head. We're fairly safe here.
Trust you.
Good. Now, how about some snacks?
Oh, that sounds heavenly.
And she'll like reach out her hand and wait for you to take it.
She'll take Megan's hand.
Yeah, Megan will
and
like.
we have achieved
You've
2
achieved-
more shades of red.
She'll just slowly pull you up and lead you out to back to the lounge where you guys have some tea and a little bit of a dessert and things like that. A little bit more wine. And,
Wine adds 1 more shade.
Yep.
Congrats, Veronica.
Oh. Thank you for keeping track, Dahlia.
4. Okay. So you two will be hanging out for a little bit. Julius, where do you end up and who's there?
I would like to talk with Isabel and or Priscilla.
Okay, and where's your token? Okay, you're in the garden. Okay. All right. Not too long after Megan and Ayla leave, you give them a nod as you walk past, and you see Isabella and Priscilla walk in not too long after. Seem to be looking at the different plants and like talking and whispering to one another.
Evening, ladies.
Give me a second. Let me turn to their pages. This will be a different interaction. Okay.
Yeah, switch personalities for this one.
I do. Priscilla kind of looks at you and goes, "Evening, Mr. Silverberg, correct?"
Yes, Julius von Silberberg. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And you see Isabella like instantly slide over and kind of like hook her arm under yours. Very nice to meet you indeed.
You two are coming from Slane, correct?
Oh, well, I'm from Slane. Priscilla over here is from Slipwood.
Oh, well, excuse my mistake then.
Yeah, we just hang out there a lot. But yeah, we don't see you around the party scene much. Where you been?
Well, I've been a bit more. I've used to go to more parties, but since my father died and I took over as the Baron of the Silverberg family, I was a bit busy.
Well, that's unfortunate. I miss seeing your face.
Well, I maybe I make sure that I come to the next to some more parties then.
Yeah, of course. Buy us some drinks sometimes. It'll be fun.
Sure. Maybe any parties going on in Slane soon?
I'll look into it. None come to mind at the moment, but I'm sure there's something. There's always parties going on in Slane.
I've been waiting for an excuse to go there myself at some point.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna make it happen. Even if there's not a party, we're gonna make a party.
I'm sure you know how to throw one hell of a party.
Oh yeah, of course. And you will be my date.
Well, I certainly can't say no to that offer.
I would hope not. So like, you're doing adventuring and stuff now?
Yes, I do that a little bit on the side. Good way to learn a bit more about the world. And this is actually how I met Megan for.
Oh, is that how you guys met? I didn't know she was an adventurer.
Just a little bit. Though she used to travel around a lot. Met her in Kushina. Have you two ever been to Kushina?
No. Priscilla just kind of like shakes her head. No, I don't believe we have. So you've been.
Very, very lovely place.
Oh my god, you
Nice,
should like totally take us there one day.
I can see about that.
The two like kind of like glance at each other and give a smile. Priscilla takes a little bit of floating wine from a passing invisible servant and hands it to you.
Thank you.
Are you still in the party mood, or are you kind of more settled down?
Oh, I actually would like to go out and party a bit more often.
Okay.
Just didn't have quite an opportunity for that lately.
Okay, well, we can totally make that happen. Find us later. We'll talk. Okay?
Sure.
Perfect. Later, cutie. And she'll like give you a wink, and she'll take Priscilla and walk off. Leaving you slightly dumbfounded.
Well, I kind of achieved my goal.
Dahlia.
That might be helpful investigations.
Dahlia, where are you? Where are you?
Dahlia.
Meg,
It's our turn.
Mel and Dahlia, we're still a pair.
Yeah.
You're still a pair? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were strategizing. We were gonna wander until we found these two.
Okay. So, eventually Julius will wander off, and they will run into you two. Oh my god, it's a cow.
Quite a guy that's Silverberg, isn't he? Also, yes, there's a cow.
Yes, am cow.
Yeah.
So do you like live on a farm?
No, I live in Silverwind.
Oh, cool. And yeah.
Although the place we live sometimes feels like a barn.
Yeah, it has a nice garden though.
It does have a nice garden.
It does have a nice garden.
This just says disintegrate them.
What? I
Somebody in the chat going disintegrate them.
Yeah, Silverberg. Julius is like totally cool. I want you guys to roll insight.
We've met Julius. Alright, insight.
It's like totally cool. Totally.
You guys see like dollar signs in this girl's eyes.
Ah.
Like
yeah.
specifically Isabella. Priscilla doesn't seem to be all that concerned.
He's
Yeah,
cool
he's totally
enough.
cool, alright.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we're gonna hang out later. It's gonna be amazing.
You should. You
Oh,
absolutely
ask him about
should.
his spells. He loves that.
Yeah.
His spells?
About his spells.
Oh,
Yeah,
so he
he
does
loves
magic?
Spells.
Yeah, he does magic.
Cool.
I mean, I've
Okay.
never seen him do magic. I've seen it like once.
No, I haven't seen him do magic. So he's like a wizard?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a wizard in training, I guess. He's not. He has some spells that are quite useful,
like-
but you know,
Do a couple spells.
yeah. Just,
Okay. Okay. I'll ask him about it. Like, we're gonna be partying later.
oh, cool.
Dude,
Just
we were
around
planning on
here, or
partying
just
later.
like, are you guys gathering like a whole posse, a separate group from the party of the group?
Well, I mean, we'll see how things go here, and if it goes well, then we'll, plan a little something, maybe in Slane. It's kind of like a party central.
Right. Yeah.
I'm so rude. My name is Isabella. That's Priscilla, and your names are
It's Mel's.
Mel's.
Dahlia Autumn Leaf.
Mel's and Dahlia. Okay.
Mhm.
Mel and Dal.
Mel and Doll.
No, and Dal.
Mel and Doll. Let's go. Mel starts to be like, oh, I like that actually.
You know, we should brand that.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, you totally should. If you're looking for like branding and copyright stuff, you should go talk to Flynn. Like he does that kind of thing a lot.
Oh, is
If
he
you know
like
what I'm really into is
Oh,
networking,
we have to
but I
secure the
should
rights for
talk to
Flatten
Flynn.
with scaresbioshit.com.
Yeah, he does like all of the I guess a lot of official documentation and preparation. Like when mommy and daddy got like divorced, he handled their settlement. Mom got most of it though.
Oh, he's one of
That's
the
not
smart boys then.
Yeah, he's pretty smart.
Okay, gotcha.
And
Nels
divorce.
is trying to play off of her energy, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like, are you guys into partying or like, are you more
I mean,
fighty?
I can be in the
I'm
party.
really into networking, but parties are pretty fun.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Meet us in the lounge later. Like, yeah, we're gathering some people to have some fun.
Okay. Should we bring anything, or does it matter?
No, we'll provide what's needed.
Okay.
Oh, but
Real quick, DM, I'm gonna insight Priscilla. I want to know what her deal is, cause like from what I read off of Isabella, she seems like a outgoing girl. I want to know if like Priscilla's like her bodyguard or something.
Okay,
That's the
roll
kind of vibe
insight.
she's reading.
I mean, is the dagger visible, or is that just part of the art?
It's just a part of the art. It's a
Thought
fake
so.
dagger.
That's adorable.
It's like plastic.
22.
So just looking at Priscilla, she definitely doesn't seem like a bodyguard. She seems like a lady, but it's like the dynamic of the introvert being adopted by the extrovert, and now they're just best friends.
Okay. I know that feeling all too well.
But she doesn't seem to be like apprehensive about interactions. She just mostly lets Isabella do the talking.
Yeah. I can respect that.
Mm-hmm. Any more questions?
No, just like as we're kind of easing off in our directions, Dahlia's definitely gonna tell this one, Isabella. Like, by the way, that dress just so amazing, so fierce. I could never pull off something like that.
Oh, I bet you could if you really tried. Like you're really looking good in yellow. But like, are you looking to like date or anything? Like,
I wouldn't say no. I would
But
say
we
I
know
travel
who
a
is.
lot.
are you like
I'm not
looking?
super committed.
Okay, so if you're looking to like bag a guy, all you gotta do is like give them a lot of compliments. Maybe like shorten the hem of your dress a little bit, add a slit. A little bit more.
This would be like a bigger, like fancy thing. I didn't know it was gonna be so casual and social.
Oh yeah, like social gatherings like this are usually a lot more low key. They're not meant to be extremely formal, but you do look
Okay, I
nice
guess
though. Kind of like
Yeah, they got
mustard.
kinda... Yeah, kinda. I guess I just got kind of out of practice because the last ball I went to was, like the Palace in Slipwood. They're a little
You
overdressed
got an
there,
autumn
maybe.
theme going with you.
Yeah, I mean you look fine.
Harvest Gold.
Yeah, you look fine. Just a little bit overdressed.
A little overdressed. I just wanted to compliment your outfit. It's just so gorgeous.
Well, thank you. I spent a lot of time picking out this outfit. Thank you. I mean, I'm just reading the chat. Okay. Well, we're gonna go, but we'll see you guys later. Okay?
Okay.
Definitely party with you later.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course. Bye.
Bye-bye.
You
turned
made me
Dahlia
fucking
as they
record
leave.
scratch when you said, "Do you date?" I'm like, "Is this happening?" Okay.
I
what were
turned
you
to
saying,
Dahlia
Will?
when they leave, and I'm just like, you look absolutely stunning, by the way. Don't let them tell you otherwise.
Yeah, so do you.
Thank you.
No,
Mainly
dude.
you.
I mean, I know what I look. Look how thick I am.
You are
Strong.
a thick bitch who people need to earn.
Thickums.
Dude, I'm probably gonna be carrying Ayla out of here when she's drunk, and if
Probably.
just meandering around.
Yeah.
All right,
You
7.
have destroyed Charlie's self-esteem, by the way. All those compliments, and not one towards her.
Oh, Charlie, you're obviously the cutest. Always.
Stop staring her head away. She's offended. She's
the
offended.
the bow kind of like droops a little bit.
Oh, Charlie.
So you guys
You
spend the next
monster.
few minutes consoling Charlie. 7, what are you doing?
Do it. You're fabulous, Dar.
Yeah, Seven's kind of sitting under the tree. He's just, he's doodling the path to the manor in his cartographer's tools. Can I roll for that, by the way?
Sure.
Alright, yeah. Here it is. Womp womp.
It's a bit crude. You get kind of the rooms, but it's not really gonna help you all that much. You forget to label what's where. It's
The forest all looks the same.
yeah.
Portraits.
Are you wanting someone specific to come to where you are?
How many guests are at the party? Just off the top of your head? Like, not including us, obviously.
Like maybe 6-ish, 6 or 7, something like that.
Okay, I'm just gonna I'm gonna roll a d6.
I mean, if you want just a default, I can have Edgar approach you.
Okay, sure, that'll work.
Okay. You're in the middle of drawing your map, or the best you can, and you see like big boots like step into your vision. Oh, you're a strange one, ain't ya?
I get that a lot. I'm strange even compared to other Warforged.
The fuck's a Warforged? So
That's what I am.
right, so I'm guessing you're here for the big fancy party.
That's correct. Right now, I'm just doodling a map. It's not coming out the way that I expected.
He kind of like leans over. Are you trying to draw the mansion?
Well, more like trying to draw the path to it, but the forest kind of looks all the same. There's not really a lot of landmarks that I can go off of.
Right. And he'll like point at different parts of your map and goes, just put a big X on this part right here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is like a path towards the back. Don't go down there. That's where Emily is.
Yeah, he's just making all these annotations based on his advice.
Yeah, that's where Emily is. Over there is sort of a church, but we don't really go into there all that much. That's where the well is. That's a mausoleum of sorts over here, but it's kind of empty at the moment.
What was the mausoleum for?
Well, it was for me, but now we don't really need it.
Oh. Did you die and then get brought back to life?
Kinda. But no.
Okay.
He doesn't elaborate. So
Refuses to elaborate.
I guess introductions are in order. My name is Edgar.
It's nice to meet you, Edgar. I'm 7. Your advice is greatly appreciated. I take it you've been here very often?
I live here.
Oh. That makes sense as to why you know so much about the place then.
Yeah, I kind of make sure everything is in order for Leah, the lady of the house, my wife.
Oh, you're her husband.
Yeah, pretty recently actually.
I was just kind of expecting you to get introduced at the party, but I guess you're not that much of a social gathering type.
No, I don't really like being around all the hoity-toity types.
That's fair. You seem like a very down-to-earth person.
Well, thank you. I guess you're kind of a down-to-metal kind of person.
Technically down to water, but yes.
Do you float?
No, I sink, but I was built underwater, and I don't need to breathe, so it doesn't bother me. Plus, with this new cloak, I can swim.
Well, you won't have to worry about that here. We don't exactly have a lot of water.
I doubt I would have to worry about it unless I fell down the well.
I don't think you would fit down the well. Look. And you see he thinks about it for a second and goes, be right back. And then he'll wander off. Then after a couple of minutes, he comes back and goes, yeah, you definitely wouldn't fit down the well. I checked.
What's the diameter?
Hold on. And he walks away again.
Hold on.
I need him and Luton in the same room. I need him and Luton in the exact same room.
And then he comes back again. I'm just gonna say a random number that is definitely a smaller diameter than 7.
Okay.
Yeah, it's big enough for just a normal person to come down, but not exactly a big lad like you.
Well, I suppose that makes it a rather adequate safety feature.
Yeah, we honestly never needed a safety feature before, but I guess that's true. Do you drink or do you eat?
I mean, technically, I'm not required to, but my body can attain sustenance. I can drink just fine.
Does
Eating
anything
is a little bit more complicated.
Does anything happen to you when you drink like ale or something?
I don't know.
I've never really tried.
Come with me.
Okay.
And he's gonna take you to like a little bit of a storehouse.
We're gonna experiment.
Dwarf wants to experiment on how drunk can we get this.
Yeah,
That's
so
what these tests are for.
for the next few minutes, he's just going to be giving you ale and alcohol just to see if there's any change in 7.
All right, I came prepared. My method acting is now ready. I have a bottle of Screwball whiskey.
He brought props. Let's go.
So, people who know Warforged, can they get drunk? That's the
They're
question.
resistant to poison, not immune.
Resistant.
Yeah, they're resistant,
Okay.
they're not immune.
So,
they have
7.
advantage on checks against like being under the influence of poison,
Yes,
but
so-
they can be poisoned.
Yeah.
So I will go with do 2 con saves at advantage.
Okay.
I think I'm the only one immune to the alcohol. It's great.
God, he found Clyde's stash.
Okay. So far so good. One more.
Now he's getting the
Nope.
good stuff out.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay. So it is true that he got the good stuff out because that's some dwarven wine he gave you. So that's 17, not quite enough. So
Good.
7, you start feeling a new sensation. You can hear and feel the alcohol sloshing around in your tankard, your inner tankard. But it's not processing the way you think it is. 7's eyes start hazing over a slight pinkish reddish color.
The water's red inside. It's
Well,
warm.
Well, I'll be damned. Robots can get drunk. It's fucking hilarious. All right.
Nice.
Hi. You follow me. Come here.
He's just tottering after him.
Now, what I want you to do, my friend, is go back inside. Do not tell Leah I was ever around you, and just have a good time. All right?
Okay.
Thank you, new friend.
You're welcome, new friend. And he will leave you to your own devices and then go find some place to be just in case he's found out.
Okay.
Okay. Zarek.
Hello, ladies.
Zarek.
He is currently in the library, and Woodwind would be the person you'd talk to.
Woodwind? Okay, let me drag Woodwind. Let me get this. Woodwind would be over by the organ, actually.
Okay.
So what do you do?
Zarek comes into the library and sees Woodwind at the organ. Apologies, I hope I'm not interrupting.
Oh, not at all. I was just admiring the fine craftsmanship of the instrument.
Yes, it is quite lovely. before we go any further, my name is Zarek Esternes. I overheard you are Woodwind. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Ah, the pleasure is all mine. Nice to meet you.
So I hear you are an academic, is that correct?
I'm a bard.
I see. But you come from the Institute. Can you tell me more about that?
What questions do you have specifically?
So, the Institute is located in La Prela, isn't it?
Correct.
What does the Institute do?
It teaches magical students and non-magical students. It's a college.
I see. I was never aware of this place. Is it somewhat of a recent addition to La Prela?
Hell, not at all. Maybe... in human years. Roughly 60, 70 years, maybe?
I see. It's going to be a bit of an odd question. You say it teaches magical students. Is there anyone from the Esternes family that has attended there?
Well, I'm only aware of my students in the Bard College. Are there any bards in your family?
Not that I'm aware of, just myself and my father, but I never attended the Institute. I went to another college in La Prela, no longer in operation, sadly, but I did not realize there was another esteemed college like this. I'm just kind of curious and would love to visit sometime.
Well, you are free to do so. What school of magic do you practice?
I am of the conjuration variety, and he kind of just holds out a hand and then conjures just, a simple prismatic glass orb. Nothing not one that people seem to go after quite often, but lends to the imagination, I find.
Indeed. See, you would go to the wizard school. That is called Magica Verde.
Ah, I see. So yeah. Wait, I apologize. You said that was the one I went to, or I couldn't hear you?
No, that is the Nick. Fuck. Hold on.
That is that is the name of the magic school.
The one in the
for
Comic Institute. Okay.
Yeah, in
okay.
the complex.
I misheard you for a moment. I'm sorry.
Voice is so
Okay. So. Okay, let me recollect myself. So yeah, I would love to come visit sometime. I'm always wanting to learn more about the School of Magics and the like. So, I mean, as a bard, are you a teacher or?
Oh no, I'm the headmaster.
Oh, okay. Are there headmasters for every division of magic?
Correct.
Ah, that is quite intriguing.
There's a headmaster for the bards, me. There's a headmaster for the druids, one for the wizards, and one for the martial classes.
That is very intriguing. Do you know who possibly is the headmaster of the wizarding division? I would love to meet them as well.
Oh, good luck. He is very rarely seen. His name is Dearest Virgil Walker. A Minotaur.
Virgil Walker. I will. And Zarek just pulls out a notebook and puts that down. Well, it is still nice to meet a headmaster of. While you may not be teaching the division I seek, it is still impressive. I've always liked to talk with a fellow academic. Any notes that I can leave in regards to seeking out seeking out the gosh, I can't speak today. Seeking out the college in La Prela?
Well, the campus is open. You are free to visit. If you'd like to become a student, you would need to apply.
I see. I will keep that in mind. Well, I thank you for your time, Mr. Woodwind. I will leave you to this wonderful organ right here. I know you're probably very excited or anxious to look through it.
I am. Thank you. Have a nice day.
You as well.
Okay. Yeah. And that concludes the second.
Alive.
You're alive?
I.
What?
Are we getting soon to this mysterious later with all the ladies?
Oh yeah.
Sleepover.
Sudden
Probably-
death.
That should be the next phase, actually.
I just love they keep saying we're gonna meet up later, and the group keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Oh, I know.
I love it.
Okay. So, the next phase, I guess, Miss Silverwind. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Silverwind will gather up people in the library, and she'll ask Woodwind to be like her accompaniment for her performance. I'm just gonna move everyone in there for now.
It's a wall.
It's a wall. Eh.
I got it. I got this. I can do it.
All right,
We can do it.
and I'll just have you poking in like right over here, sneaky like. Actually, before
This is the
that,
girl corner.
Oh, I sneak.
before that,
Corner.
Zalia,
That's
what,
me. Hi.
what's your passive perception?
Not high, actually. Not a lot.
What's your passive?
It's only like
Where's this?
12, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have perception.
Yeah, that's fine.
High insight, though.
My passive perception is 14.
Let me check everyone's
I guess
passive. Give me a
Azalea's
sec.
the one in-
Yeah. No, I love it.
Is
Azalea's
mine
everything but
16?
perceptive. He is perfect.
Yeah, mine's 16.
We're gonna
Okay,
see.
Mel's then.
I see
Ranger
it.
moment.
Mel's. I'm gonna put you like right here.
Okay.
How do we find our passive?
Okay,
Can
I'm
I be
over
with
here.
Mel's?
It's
Yeah,
just
like-
10 plus,
Yeah,
plus your
you're
bonus.
so you're walking, and you notice like the shadow of a person just like go by really quick outside the window.
Just whoosh.
Mhm.
Okay. Fun. Gotta keep that in mind. I'll go back to
Okay.
We did mention
spot.
elevator
There's
someone,
been a
but
whoosh.
None of us heard it.
keep your eye on the windows, I guess. that are
Okay.
outside.
All right. So. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
So Leah will begin her performance, I guess you could say, because part of the reason she's gathering people up is because she wants to perform for people a little bit, but also get back into social circles. So she'll begin. I'll just have both of them roll. Performance. She's rusty, but let's see if this guy can carry the performance. Yeah, he can. So, Leah's a little rusty. Passive skills are 10 plus. Oh, yeah, what is
Yeah,
passive?
People's asking.
Yeah, like if you see the, on your sheet, it's like the number in parentheses. Like next to your plus, the thing in
Yeah.
parentheses is your passive for all of your scores.
Yes, very useful.
10 plus 3, mine's one lower than
Yeah,
it
you
should
know
be.
what?
Oh,
Just
God.
Later.
for the sake of the narrative, I'll have Leah's passive performance carry this to the 15.
Yeah.
So, pretty good, but like Woodman is you can see why he's the headmaster of the Bardic College. Passive deception. Good liar.
Yes.
But anyway, this will be, what do you call it? Social initiative number 3 while the performance is going on. Let me get you guys back on the thing.
Roll for enjoying the music.
Roll for entertainment.
Oh. Slow on this one. Ayla's not.
Let's
Ayla's ready
see.
to party.
It's getting it abducted at the top of the round.
Did I miss anyone?
Yeah,
did.
me.
Me.
There it is.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, for me it's saying
Where's
we
our
have no
boy-
active
where's our boy
encounter,
Julius?
so I'm gonna refresh.
Where's our boy? There he is.
Oh, she had to put us all on the thing.
Yeah, he's on there for some reason.
Yeah,
Oh.
like I said, it just says there's like nothing.
Oh,
there.
I'll
You don't
roll
have the
for it.
list. Okay.
Yeah, it's just being a goofy.
Yeah, I'll just roll for you.
Yeah, I'm just refreshing.
Okay.
It is very refreshing.
Indeed.
I'll-
As
I'll-
refreshing as a Dwarven wine.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and roll for you. All right.
Nice.
So, Ayla, is it safe to assume that you are going to follow where you have been invited?
Yeah, because as far as I know, there's only going to be 3 other people.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Because I'm assuming they're not going to tell me.
Yeah, no, they not. All right, I'm gonna move them, and I'm gonna move you, and we'll get to that in a second because I gotta see who all is going. Zarek,
Yo.
what are you doing?
I guess I can mingle with another person. I'll talk with Kana.
Okay, I'll just move you two over here. I'm trying to get everyone settled first, and then we'll go through what
No, you're good.
activities have been. All right, Mel's, what are you doing? Are you going to the get together or doing something else?
Is the get together the
Quote unquote
Girls
partying.
sleepover. The girls
Hold on.
sleepover.
the girls sleepover?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I want to, but like, there's
But-
a shadowy figure outside.
Yeah, it's up to you. What do you want to do?
There's a shadowy figure outside.
You
I
can
look at Dahlia.
you can ignore it, or you can go to the thing.
I know. How to do that. Well,
If you tell Dahlia, she would go with to protect you.
Or you can ignore it.
should I tell her? Okay. No, she's honest. She'll say, Dahlia. I think there's somebody spying on us from outside, and I want to go find them. You're welcome to
Spying on
join, but
party?
I'm going to go find them.
Shouting over the music. I think there's somebody spying.
No, I'm
It's lovely
stage
piano music. It's not that bad.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
she would
okay.
just have Dahlia lean over.
Yeah. I'm telling this to Dahlia.
Yeah, she'd definitely go with you. She'd be like, oh okay.
Okay.
Like
so-
Dahlia isn't phased at all. Like people spy on parties.
all right, so
Okay.
I will move you two over here.
Please bring my bat. My bat is on. down,
Yeah.
so-
Yeah,
Charlie will
comes
come with us.
Yeah, like I said, you leaned over with your head. I'm like, cool, Charlie, listen
Oh,
too.
God. There we go.
Yeah. Dahlia's like
Okay.
almost 7 feet tall. She has to lean.
Yeah.
And Rakarm, what are you doing? Hold on, I'm just getting everyone in place first.
Yeah, you getting everybody to, yeah. Sure.
Yeah. I actually also wanted to talk to Kana, so
Okay.
I'll jump in on that one.
Okay. Azalea.
Well, I'm noticing that our big melon robot is teetering around, and I'm off to find the absolute genius who somehow did that.
Fair enough.
Leo secrets.
And I think I know the man. So-
You are pretty good at tracking. I'll say he's like right here. It's not hard to find the man.
Yeah. so
I'll
send me
put you
wherever.
right here.
The man.
Oh,
The myth,
man.
The legend.
And Seven, what's your thing? What are you doing?
Hang on, I'm just refreshing right now.
Okay.
The map like loaded
Yeah.
weird.
Where's Julius? He didn't know.
Oh yeah, Julius, where are you?
Is this now after the performance?
No, this is during. I'm getting everyone
This
in
is
place.
during.
Like some people are kind of sneaking off during the performance. Some people are staying put. What are you doing?
I actually wanted to ask Kana to dance.
Okay.
So you're enjoying the performance.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you over here. That's gonna be an interesting three-way.
So,
All right,
and
I'm
Seven.
going to.
Dancing and Rakarm's trying to talk to her.
I'm gonna roll perception to see if I notice people are leaving the room.
Roll a disadvantage.
Okay.
you drunk.
I want to see you breakdance, bust
Oh.
a move, my man. Yeah.
there it is.
Nope.
Wow.
A one and a
and a two.
All right, I'm gonna. All right, yeah, I'm gonna try and bust a move because the booze is making me it's making me
See.
feel a certain
We'll see
kind
what
of way.
happens.
All right.
Performance at disadvantage.
All right, you will be busting a move, and we'll see how that goes. So,
Do the robot.
Holy shit.
no. Wait. Well, keep that. We're not on your turn just yet. I was just getting everyone
That
in
was a
place.
disadvantage, by the way.
Cool. So we'll start with Ayla. So it seems like you two, you're gonna be with these girls. Give me a second.
Megan gonna be in on this too?
Huh?
It's girls' night out.
Wasn't Megan gonna be in on this too?
Oh yeah. Let me drag her over.
Not that I need to be in more trouble.
We're gonna miss the
She comes a
drugs.
bit later. She enjoyed the performance
are
a
gonna
little
miss the
longer.
drugs.
Yeah,
as
that's
well.
true. She would come a little bit later, but it's fine. So give me 1 second because I gotta look something up real quick.
Guys, I love social gatherings.
I'm in danger.
You are in so
In
much
danger.
danger. You are in so much.
Okay, Ayla. Pick a
Yes.
color. White, red, or gray?
White.
What'd you say?
White.
Okay, cool. And you see that she reaches to her bag and pulls out a little bit of a pouch. And she pulls out like a little bit of a spoon and dips it into the pouch, and a little bit of a white powder is on the spoon. And then she uses her other hand to pull out some sort of a paper, and she like puts the powder onto the paper and rolls it up.
Yeah.
And then lights it, and then hands it to you. Just inhale.
No possibility of identifying what the fuck this is, do I?
You have no idea.
You
It'll
wanna be
make
one
you
of the
feel
cool
good.
kids?
You said you wanted to party and relax, right?
You know what? You're right. Fuck it.
Hell yeah. And she hands it to you.
And all Ayla going, fuck it. It's funny.
So you take it and you're not sure what to do, and she just goes, the part that's not on fire. And you put it to your lips and inhale. I want you to make a Constitution saving throw. Yep. So for the next roll 1d4.
No.
Okay, so for the next 2 hours, this seems to be sort of a mild hallucinogenic. Your vision is blurred a little bit, and it's a little harder to focus, but you feel relaxed and you start seeing like colors. For the next 2 hours, Ayla will have advantage on charisma checks and saves because she feels bolder, but she'll have disadvantage on concentration and perception checks because she's out of it.
Oh, this is a lot like my hypnotic pattern.
Yeah.
Oh, this is why it's so entrancing.
Yeah,
Never been on the other end of it.
Yeah. And let's see, which one would you? Yeah. You see that both Isabella and Priscilla, they go with more of a gray powder, and this one is not really a smoked powder. It's more of a nasal inhalation.
Ah, okay.
And you see Megan, she kind of dips her finger into what looks like a red powder, and she just puts it on her tongue. And I will just write down the effects of those. But you're all high. You're all having a good time.
Woo. Having a good time. Having a good time.
Ayla, make just a general charisma check.
General charisma at advantage because
At advantage.
Drugs.
Eepity. Ability check at advantage. Go! Haha.
Okay. You have succeeded in becoming one of the girls.
You've now
Still don't know if that's a good thing, but hey. It's what's happening.
You know, for a commoner, you're actually pretty cool. Maybe we'll invite you out sometime.
Be nice.
Yeah.
You know, spending a weekend doing something other than going to the Feywild or getting attacked by a Hydra or being turned to stone for 2 months.
I mean, you're getting stoned now, and it's not too bad.
The same place.
I was a statue.
Oh,
My
like,
friends used me as a hat rack.
oh, your friends are assholes. Well, you should hang out with us some more. We wouldn't use you as a hat rack.
Sounds nicer than I think it's supposed to, but thank you.
Yeah, yeah. We'll invite you out. Like, you can't come with us to like a lot of the fancier things because they will. You know, you're kind of poor, but you can come clubbing.
Oh, clubbing.
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming that doesn't require like an actual wooden club.
You're so funny. No. Like we'll do what we're doing now, except a lot more drinking and dancing and guys. Or girls if that's what you're into.
Okay. Now it's 3 out of 3.
Okay, so she's into girls. Okay, I can set you up with someone. Like, do you want to be set up?
I kind of glances at Megan.
Megan is just sipping on some wine. She seems to be unaffected by any of the drugs you guys are doing. And she looks over at you and goes, live a little.
You know what? I have spent all my life trying to impress people, trying to, do as I'm asked. You know what? I should do something for me. I should find someone who likes me for me.
Yeah, you tell him, girlfriend. And with that, Megan will ensure that any invitations that these two send will get to you.
Fantastic.
And you guys continue to get high. Just roll one more con save.
Is this regular or disadvantage? I forget.
This one is going to be at disadvantage. No, just normal. Just normal.
Whee!
Okay.
I have a
Cool.
surprisingly good con.
Yeah, you do. All right. So, you guys continue to enjoy illicit substances in the parlor. Zarek, what are you doing?
As Zarek is just enjoying the music, he stops by over by Kara and says, "Oh, hello."
Kara's just like enjoying the music and drinking some wine, and she looks towards you. Hello.
Hi, my name is Zarek Astroness. I just am getting to meet everyone here and wanted to come meet you.
Naturally. Well, nice to meet you. I believe I've heard bits and pieces about your family. They've come to a social function or two in Slipwood.
Yes, I do actually know about that one that's coming up. I got an invitation recently for it, actually.
Ah, so it sounds like a lot of your troop are going. I believe Julius said that he was invited there.
Yes, I believe Julius told me he was invited as well. I just kind of happened upon the invitation by happenstance, so didn't even realize it existed until I received the invitation, to be quite honest.
Who invited you?
Gosh, I am trying to remember. It was one of the nobles from the vacation. Who are the nobles that were on the second half of the vacation?
I'm gonna start forcing you guys to take notes. I'm not telling you.
Yeah, I've been taking notes this session for that very reason. I'll just say, I was one of the. We went to this lovely vacation spot and went and we got into the VIP room, and one of the nobles there invited me. I just happened to mention my name and said I should make an appearance.
Oh, well, that's nice. Hopefully it's a real invitation and not a forgery.
They didn't seem like the type to be making forgeries. Well, one of them seemed like they could have, but I wouldn't put it past him. He just was a little bit of a scary individual.
What was he like?
Dark, brooding. I mentioned that I used to go to a college that is now of commission in La Prela, and he told me to don't go back. Or kind of implied it. So that was interesting to say the least.
Okay. I have a feeling I know who it was. Well,
But it was one of his friends that gave it. I think he had white hair. That's the best description I can give.
She kind of like chuckles to herself and goes, "Okay, well, you probably had a you most likely have a legitimate invitation. I may decide to go, so I suppose I'll see you there."
I'd like to see you there as well. If you don't mind me asking, may I ask, from everyone else I've spoken with here, they all seem to be. I guess their mannerism is a bit different. Like I am limited in my interaction with nobility, but the others, you seem to hold yourself. I guess what I'm trying to say is you seem to hold yourself in a higher regard. May I ask more about you?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion sucks. Yeah.
She kind of like chuckles and goes, "Well, I can at least tell you I am of a higher rank than you are as a lady."
Well, like I've told the others, this is my first social gathering, so this is kind of wanted to have this as a bit of practice before the big ball in Slipwood.
Right. Well, I suppose if I were to give you some advice,
Please do.
have some topics of conversations in mind before you approach someone. Otherwise, they might find you boring.
Would it help if I learned more about who I was speaking with before I brought the topics of conversation?
Perhaps.
Because I feel like that's fair. Don't really know what else to talk about, and I doubt nobility would be very keen on listening to an adventurer's tale.
It depends on the person. Some are eccentric.
Well, I guess I can ask, and I hope I am not being too nosy. Is there anyone I should look out for at the party that I should get to know if I want to, I guess? Like, I apologize, I cannot find my words.
I would suggest looking into different nobles that are of your stature.
Any
I'm
names
sure-
I could possibly list?
I don't really keep the names of most lower nobles in my memory, but your friend Julius would probably have a more extensive list.
Oh, that's good to know. Well, Kara, I very much appreciate your time today and your tips on this. I will definitely keep that in mind, and if I see you at the party, it will be a pleasure.
I'm sure you will see me at the party.
And with that, Zarek steps aside as he sees two other people eager to talk to Kana.
Julius is gonna approach her a bit later.
Yep. So Mel's, let's get to you and Dahlia.
What? We're going on a stealth mission? Alright, first things first. I'm gonna cast Pass Without Trace on both of us.
Okay.
Cool. I need it.
Yes. Yes,
I'm
you
a
do.
cow in a dress.
Pass Without Trace.
So both of you roll stealth, and we'll add a +10 to your rolls.
Mine will.
Well, hang on. There we go. +10 to my stealth. Me an advantage because I got my cloak.
God, Jesus Christ, Charlie. So that's 32 for Charlie, 25 for Dahlia, and 31 for Mel's.
Let's go.
About right. Yeah.
Stealth
Yeah, I was
mission.
about to say, wait, Dolly, don't you have a stealth thing you always forget about?
No.
You complained about that last time. I was trying to remember. Yeah.
What did I complain about? I will think about it, but I'll let the roll stand.
Okay. I remember you mentioning that when I went off to talk to.
Oh no,
Razzle.
it wasn't stealth. It's being perceived from a distance, but that's a
okay.
cloak that I wear, which I don't have now.
So I want you guys to roll perception as you are sneaking around the side of the mansion.
Okay. Come on, Ranger.
Cleric.
Okay, give me 1 second. There we go. Dahlia, you notice that there is a figure kind of like crouching down and trying to peek through the windows of the mansion. They don't seem to have noticed you guys.
Is this relative scale of distance here? I can't move the map.
Oh yeah, we'll just say that you guys like walk around and you're about right there.
Okay, all right.
What do you do?
Got a spell.
Does
for
she
this,
look
I'm gonna hold
hostile?
it.
Not at the moment.
Not at the moment.
Are they like? How are they dressed? Not like armor, weapons.
You see that they are dressed in lightweight clothes and leathers, like maybe like leather armor. They've got like short brown hair, look human, seem about maybe 17 or so. I'll go ahead and get...
No, I mean like obvious weapons. Doesn't really look like.
She has a bow on her back.
Her claws. Oh, she has a bow.
Yeah, bow and like maybe a dagger on her hip.
Okay.
Fellow adventurer.
You know, actually, if they don't see us yet, I'm gonna stick next to the wall and just quickly cast sending. Yeah. It's like, so what you doing? Because you've been noticed.
She like jumps up and like looks around, and since you guys are not really hiding, you're in plain sight, she sees you.
Oh, yeah, we stealth, but not over here.
Yeah.
You went over there quietly. You were not
I
hiding.
put up my hands to say, hey, I'm not hostile.
She
Wearing
just
dresses.
She just looks at you guys and looks at the party and just goes shh, shh. And she'll just like slowly like back away from the window and then walk over and goes, "Don't scream, please."
We're not.
Okay.
We're like not the least bit frazzled.
No.
Yeah, she seems like a lot more frazzled than you guys are.
No, we're fine. We're good. We're good.
Okay.
We're not gonna say anything.
Okay.
Just wondering what's up.
I am, and you see she hesitates for a second and goes, "You can just call me Shadowclaw."
Shadowclaw, very cool.
Shadowclaw?
Hi, Shadowclaw.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on.
real
Hang
name.
on. Hang on.
I need to make a new note. Here we go.
Okay. She resists the urge to laugh.
Make it a new note, Kichi. Thank you.
This is the teenager.
Shadowclaw. Alright.
Yeah. Look, I already know who you guys are. I'm just keeping an eye on things.
Inside that one.
Are you an adventurer?
What's she doing?
So she's not that hard to read. You can tell that she is not lying about trying to keep an eye on things, but she hasn't really told you why.
Talia actually asked in character, "Are you an adventurer?"
Yeah. Yes and no.
Yes and no?
Yeah.
Why are you keeping? Are you working for someone? Why are you keeping an eye on things here?
I have been assigned to make sure the Medusa is not Medusa-ing.
Ah.
Very noble. Who assigned you?
I can't tell you that.
I mean, we know a lot of the people who give quests, especially regarding the Medusa. That's how we.
This will be a
We
good
also
time
know
for
the
you.
Medusa.
This will be a good time for you to use detect thoughts.
That's what I'm gonna do. That. Thank you.
We also know the Medusa.
There is a thought.
waiting for
There are
that.
many thoughts around you, all over
Yeah,
the building.
so Dahlia was asking, like, who do you work for? I mean, we know most of the people who give quests. Yeah.
Yeah, so you get the you get a name, Bishop Blackburn. And she just goes, "Look, I have an employer, but I can't tell you that employer. Secret."
Alright. Very fair. Very fair. Adventurous code. We've been there.
Okay,
Ranger's
good.
code. Ranger's code.
Glad. Yeah, Ranger's code. Yeah.
Ranger's code.
But I'm not here to cause any harm. I'm just observing. Please don't tell anyone I'm here.
I mean, if you know who we are, you know that half the people in there could probably lay you on your back if you did try something. So we should be friends instead.
She seems a little unnerved at that. She seems very green. Like this is definitely a rookie who does
This
not.
is someone's level 1 adventure.
Oh my god, it's a baby. Mel's is
It's
trying
very
really
casual
hard not
comment.
to giggle.
Like-
she's
Like,
she's
so we
like,
should be
oh my
friends
god,
instead.
it's a baby.
Like looking at her, she is wearing just simple leather clothes. Her bow is just a
Basics.
simple bow. She doesn't have anything magical on her as far as you can tell. She is a beginner adventurer.
Oh,
Where are you from,
Man.
Shadowclaw?
if we weren't dressed like that, I
Make a
might find
persuasion
Silverwind
check.
back home.
Make a persuasion? Okay.
I love this is just baby Mel's.
It is.
I was wondering if it was gonna be another Bells.
13.
Hold on,
It's
I'm
a
gonna
bell.
have her roll insight. Okay,
A +0?
We have a name.
We have a name.
I'm from Slipwood. So
Oh, is that how you know who we are?
yeah. Yeah, she's tried very hard not to give too much information. She's look, all you need to know that me, Shadowclaw,
Yeah.
I'm not, and you still have detect thoughts up, so you
Yeah, I would.
you
What
hear
is
her
her
name and go and you hear her name is like Christian Woods, but she's like she thought of a code name for herself.
She's thinking to herself, "Don't say her name. Don't
It's a
say her name.
pretty
Don't,
good
don't
Yeah,
say
she-
this specific name."
Yeah, she's like don't
Say
say.
a-
She's
Say
like
a cool name like
Yeah,
Nitro
It's an
Dex or
instinctive
Steel.
thing.
yeah, she's just like no one's gonna believe that a cool spy is named Christian Woods. Like think of a cool name. Like that's kind of her thought. Taser face.
Taser face.
It's also just what someone immediately thinks when they hear what's your name.
Yeah, exactly.
They think the actual answer and then give the fake one.
Yeah.
Anyway, from Slipwood.
Yeah, I'm from Slipwood. Not hostile, just keeping an eye on things to make sure the Medusa doesn't do anything Medusa-y to the nobles.
Okay, fair.
Okay.
We're-
Okay.
So we're good?
If you ever,
Are you protecting the nobles, or are you just
I'm just here reporting. I'm not to engage.
okay?
if you're ever looking for more work, Platinum Scales is where to go.
We
We-
need
we
more
do-
rangers
we
in
do
the
good
Oh
stuff.
no!
Scale.
Oh no!
Also,
I
Ranger's great.
I already have an employer. Thank you for the offer. But I'm happily employed.
Okay, we'd also be your friends though.
Really?
In fact, we'd probably be willing,
I will-
be willing to help you out with this mission if you want.
Thank you, random citizens. I'm perfectly capable of handling this mission. Just go
You
back
know-
and enjoy the party, okay?
If we do need your help, I will sending you because you do seem very capable.
Yes.
You just see her go. Okay. Thank you. Carry on.
Oh, okay.
Have a good night. Good evening.
Yeah,
Bye.
good evening. And we walk away. And as soon as we're out of sight, Mel starts bawling, laughing. It's like
I love her.
Shadowclaw, what the fuck?
I love her.
God. Was Was I like that when we started?
Oh, also I could
Oh,
hear Mel's
geez.
thoughts laughing at her that whole time. And probably Charlie's.
I know. Oh my god.
It's
Well,
lasted for an hour.
Charlie
doesn't
said.
So
it?
for detect
scientific
thoughts,
research.
for detect thoughts, you have to like focus on one person. So unless
No,
you
hers
change,
is detect
Read
thoughts.
a-
Hers is different.
Okay.
oh, it is. Hold on.
Hers
Hold
is
on.
a channel divinity. It's different, yeah.
Hold on. It says you choose one creature. So you're focused on one person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Like
not a
switch focus. It lasts for an hour.
yeah, but
Yeah.
unless you say you're switching focus, you haven't switched focus.
True. I
Yeah.
was focusing on her while we are talking to her. I will let
Yeah.
you know if I focus on anyone else in the next hour.
There you go.
Yours is the stealthier but more narrow detect thoughts is all it is really. Like
Mhm.
detect thoughts you can kind of
Yeah.
crowd scan. That one you're like, I want to know what that
It
fucker's
is
up
though.
to.
Like
Okay.
by the time they do cross the corner,
I would
Mel's
be
is gonna
focused on
lose it.
Mel's now. Though.
Yeah, Mel
Yeah,
just
Mel's
starts
gonna lose
breaking down laughing in the front yard.
Yeah. Yeah.
She squeaks more than Charlie, guys. She squeaks more than Charlie.
Was it really like that at the beginning when we first started this guild? Fuck me.
I mean, I was kind of like that.
That's hilarious.
Anyway,
love her.
you
She's
have
great.
met
We wanna go
you've
back
you've
into-
met Baby's first adventure, and now you are
met
heading back
Baby.
inside.
She's our
We're
friend
heading
now.
back inside.
Okay, Rakarm, what are you doing?
It's my turn to speak to Kana,
Mm-hmm.
who yeah, I saw her at the lounge. I kind of overheard part of, just work with this von Silverbergs and whatnot. Oh, they know a Blackburn. I may as well get to know.
Mm-hmm. So you approach, and she just looks and goes, "I am so popular today."
Well, I mean, it's not every day that we meet. It's not every day that there are so many nobles in one place. I overheard that you are a Blackburn? I'm not personally familiar with the name.
Yes, Kana Blackburn.
I see. And what's the Blackburn family known for, if you don't mind me asking? I don't really keep up with the nobilities as much as my friends.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. I can tell. Oh, actually, no. Persuasion is something I get some points in.
That's a good roll.
She takes a sip of her wine and then goes, "Our family keeps tabs on other families and a lot of world events and things like that. Make sure things stay in order."
See. Must be fascinating then.
That's actually rather boring most of the time.
That's a surprise. I'd imagine there's plenty of things that... I'd imagine there's plenty of things to look into, especially when you hear half of the things that Julius has been doing.
Like what?
Well, needless to say, he's part of the reason that we're so familiar with this mansion now.
Ah, because he's friends with the hosts.
Oh, no one's told you the full story.
Do you have a
Oh,
full
this
story
will
to
be
tell?
fun. Well, I was not personally there, but from the rest of our party that were here, Julius sort of, didn't survive the first visit, I'm told. It took quite a bit of work to get him back afterward.
What, was he eaten by an animal?
I don't know the full extent of the details. Unfortunately, unfortunately, the one person who would have the full story, in his own words, never wanted to come back here ever for any reason.
So I want you to roll deception because you were given the full story.
Was I?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
During
quite
the whole
remember.
study session, that was the point of it.
I wasn't
not
at the
watch the
study
video?
session.
Everyone was.
Yes,
So
you were there.
It was a guild
but
session.
yeah,
your
everyone.
character was there.
Yeah, your character was there. So just
Oh.
assume that everything is known by Rakarm from this point forward.
Oh, okay.
She just kind of looks at you and goes, "Interesting." And she just sips her wine.
I mean, in all fairness, I was not intending to deceive. I actually, as a person, did not know that whole story. Oops.
Oh well.
Shame.
So I only paid attention to
Even
half
then,
of it.
that's not exactly a topic of conversation. What?
You
No,
say
but it
it's-
is going. No, but it is going to make it very funny when he asks to dance later.
You'd like to dance with the
Fuck
zombie?
you. Tell him as much as you can. Or tell her as much as you can.
So what's your story?
Well, I've been with the guild for quite some time. I admit that I don't fully recollect everything that happened before joining, but as you can see by my frame, I was built for protection and generally keeping people safe and in good health. So, needless to say, I'm never without work in our guild.
Because they're always getting killed or something? Or getting hurt?
Well, injured, yes. The deaths are fortunately very rare.
And you said Julius died once.
Just the once.
Alright.
Only one.
So she will finish off her glass and then just kind of set it on like a flat part of your shoulder. And then she'll start walking over to Julius.
Oh,
She just walks
And
away.
Rakarm's just gonna sit there fidgeting, keeping the glass very perfectly balanced on his shoulder.
help.
And with that, Azalea, you wander off.
So the first thing, I'm enjoying the show, getting a little bored, seeing the Melon Man rocking back and forth. I have to find a hero. So I'd pop a detect thoughts and just scan for who's giggling the most in this mansion.
So you start wandering about, and eventually you come across a few interesting thoughts. You hear the thoughts of a completely high as fuck Ayla. And then you come across another one that it's something on the lines of, God, I didn't know metal men could be that tipsy. That's fucking hilarious.
So he's out here. So
Uh-huh.
I'll open the door and then in dwarves. Do you happen to be the absolute legend who managed to tip over our robot?
He turns and looks at you as if he was like a kid caught with his hand in a cookie jar and goes, no. In his mind, he goes, yeah.
You drove. No, I am a fan of your craft. How did you do it? I've been trying for a month. How did you do it?
Ha! A little bit of dwarven wine does the trick every time.
Do you make it yourself or do you import it?
No, I make it. That's the only way you do it right.
I have actually just taken up that craft. I wouldn't mind some tips on it if you don't mind.
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
Because I want to get us all fucking wasted. There's a 27.
Huge.
What's your name, my friend?
Oh, the name's Azalea.
Name's Edgar. Well, actually, dwarven name, Tornil. Edgar's my middle name.
They're both quite lovely.
Leah likes calling me Edgar because it sounds more refined.
I tell you do have quite a catch with that one. She is very talented.
You have no idea. Now, come on. And he'll walk out.
And I want to learn how to make dwarven wine. And I
Yeah.
think that's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah, he is going to show you the ins and out of his. He's got like a little mini brewing station that he's put into this storage room. Small but functional. And he starts teaching you the ins and outs of dwarven wine. You get the sense that he doesn't get this request often.
He's giddy.
Yep, he is excited to share his passion with someone.
During this, I will also mention to him that his now would it be niece-in-law, I guess.
Your what?
For Megan's relation to him, that we have weekly poker games with his niece-in-law if he wants to join. I want to invite him to the crew.
Make another persuasion check at advantage.
This one. When she sneaks off, he can join. Big's at 12.
Well, Let me see.
I feel like he'd be down. I want him and Luton in the same room at some point in my life.
He just looks at you and goes, "Drink this," and he'll hand you some dwarven wine.
I will pound that shit.
And because you're immune to
I'm
poison,
immune.
it does nothing. And he gives you a nod of approval and goes, "I suppose I could make my way down."
Oh, that would be lovely. Anyway, you mix this with that. Oh, alright, interesting.
Yeah, but you have to like tilt the casket like this right up until the top of the little symbol here. That's how you know you got a perfect pour.
Might have to get one of the robots to help me with that. My arms are a little noodly.
Yeah, you do need to like lift more.
I really do. And that could
But
be
yeah,
seen.
you guys vibe for pretty much the rest of the night until dinner.
I added just all of Dwarvish culture to my character last level up. I needed that. Back to my notes that I know how to make Dwarven one.
You do. Julius.
Yep. Is my enhanced ability still active, or do I have to recast it again?
I'll say it's still going, sure.
Okay. Yeah. And I go to, well, Kana, who is apparently already approaching me.
Yep, she is she is approaching. What do you do?
Quite lovely music, isn't it?
Yes, these two are quite talented in their craft, if I do say so myself.
Yes, indeed. May I ask you for a dance?
Make a persuasion check.
Twelve.
Let me roll. Actually, let me give her some stats real quick, because I had never gave her stats.
I'm just happy that I rolled a 2 and am more charismatic than all the wizards. Love it.
Yeah, that should be fine. She kind of just like glances at you and goes, "I'm a little tired. Maybe some other time. But I'm free to talk."
Oh. How are you enjoying the party so far?
It's interesting. I've met a lot of new faces. Learned a lot of things.
Yeah. Quite quite an interesting group of people, right?
Indeed. So, does anyone know that you've died before?
Julius kinda sips on a glass of wine and then almost spits it. I really have to talk with. I guess I have to an intervention with the people of my guild, not to tell everyone about that.
It is rather embarrassing that you, kicked the bucket, as they say?
Well, I got better.
Obviously. I should hope you're not a zombie or something.
Not that I'm aware of.
So, are you gonna tell me why you've taken the time to approach me?
Well, I do like the color in your eyes.
She just kind of stares at you for a second. Right. How do I put this delicately? I'm not interested in you in that way, but I appreciate the attention.
I see.
And she is... Go ahead.
how are things going with the family?
They're fine. Bishop's fine. How are things going with yours?
Well, you are probably aware of the untimely passing of both my father and my brother. We've been slowly recovering from that.
I heard a little bit about that in passing. Sorry for your loss, I suppose.
But yeah, overall I'd say things are going rather smoothly. A small bump here and there, but we manage.
Well, this has been lovely, but I am going to go and powder my nose. Excuse me.
Before you go, may I have a simple request?
Depends on the request.
The fact about me dying, I would like if that doesn't spread.
Make a persuasion check. I'll think about it. At the very least, I'm not usually a gossip, if that makes you feel better.
That is a relief to hear.
Enjoy your evening, Julius. And she'll leave. 7. You're drunk off your ass. What are you doing?
I think Solar's in the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Then we'll wait.
The melon has fallen. He fell in the well!
He
oh
tumbled.
God!
No.
Ugh. Guys, you all better be careful about any drinks around the guild. I'm not saying they won't be labeled, I'm just concerned most of you won't read.
Azalea, I will say one of the thoughts that you hear is why is it that every girl I meet is so fucking pretty? It's not fair.
I'll have a pep talk with you later. You're a very
What
pretty
am I
girl.
doing
I'll have a
wrong?
pep talk later. Do I also hear stay quiet, stay quiet, stay quiet from outside? Like I ignore it, but you know.
So for the most part you just hear, is Shadowclaw a good name? Yeah, that works. That's good.
Nice. That's amazing.
Depending when you caught it, you
What
might
a
have
hero.
heard us talking to her.
I'm doing Dispiter proud right now with all the tea I just got from doing one walk.
I know it's not our turn, so I'm going to save any questions for later, but just was going to mention Mel's and Dahlia would just wandered to where the girlies are, so that's where we put ourselves.
Okay, that's fine.
When we came back inside.
Would you guys have indulged in powder?
Would you have indulged? They would
I'd
let
be
you.
reading the minds of people here.
Okay,
You know
so
what? Yeah, I'll indulge in powder.
you'll indulge. I'll put that in. We can go ahead and do that while we're waiting for Solar.
Yeah.
So they're gonna go with. What?
I actually would like to join that as well.
I think you're not invited, man.
Did they invite Julius?
I don't
Yes,
think
they
they invited.
did.
Did that? That was girls.
This specific girl said did she say come to the whole thing, or that she was gonna hang out with you later in party?
I think they said hang out later, not this. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I think this is only girls' night, dude.
We'll just say it's the girls. It's more fun.
If you're wandering, you're welcome to join the bros making alcohol. If you're wandering.
Yeah, this is not gonna be a big thing. This is just a roll to see if these guys are if Mel's is high.
It is it is exclusively a dwarvish over here though.
So it's a con save?
Yes.
Mel's,
Charlie's too nervous to ask.
Mel's, this is amazing.
I believe you. I'll try it.
I haven't been this relaxed.
Wait, before I try it, I look at Dahlia for approval.
I mean, if as soon as Dahlia was offered drugs, she would tell this one, "Oh, that's cool. Where'd you get them?" While listening to her thoughts.
Oh, I know a
I don't know what
guy.
they do.
So let me see. That is Isabel, and give me a second.
Solar has a turn once you are done.
Okay, give me 1 second.
For the grand finale of the Melon Bot.
Okay. Yeah, she just goes, I know a guy, and you just hear, yeah, fucking Aubrey gets me the good shit.
Aubrey's, I'm guessing both an A. Okay.
So Solar, real quick, what are you doing?
Oh, the man just busting a funky move.
Roll.
Man rolled an 18.
Alright, you are, funny enough, your round shape makes you really good at breakdancing.
Yeah.
Doing like the head spins, but you're just kind of like spinning like a top.
See what are the little weeble wobble things?
The weebles wobbles, but they don't fall down.
Yeah, is that what he's doing?
Yeah, he's doing the wobble.
Wobble, baby,
Yeah,
wobble,
put it
baby,
in
wobble.
Dungeons and Dragons. What he's doing, he's breaking it down, sexual style.
All right, fair enough. Those who remain in the library see you, approve. Some of them will dance with you. Some more awkwardly than others.
He is leading the charge.
Who's joining me?
And just everyone is there pretty much.
Let's see. You know what? I'll say Lucy joins you.
Oh, all the robots. I imagine all the robots are doing it.
Rukarm is not. He has been trapped. He has a wine glass carefully placed on his shoulder, and he cannot spill it.
Oh wait, what color were Racon's eyes for
pretty
this?
lady. I've never seen you around here before.
Lucy.
Actually, I take that back. I've seen you on the airship I was flying.
Yeah, you are in the guild with my brother, Julius.
That is correct.
And she just kind of like, she's trying not to laugh because this is the funniest thing she's seen all evening. She goes, would you like to dance, metal man?
I would indeed. I'm glad you asked.
Dexterity.
Yep, let me see, dexterity for her, because you already rolled.
Nice.
I'll go with performance.
Also, thank God we did not take the airship here. Oh.
6.
Yeah, thank God we got an Uber.
God.
Damn.
She,
robot busting it down harder than she is.
yeah, she is a little uncoordinated, having a hard time finding the beat. She's
trying to not get her foot crushed.
She's
by the 500-pound robot.
She's also trying to dodge you as you're dancing because you look pretty heavy.
No. See, you gotta let the music move you. You gotta let it flow through you. kind of like an astral wind, and just let it move your limbs. You see? It's kind of like that. Just let it go.
She will do her best to copy your movements, but she is failing horribly. But you're still having a good time. God. Drunk 7.
You're
Alright.
not half bad.
Same to
He's gonna
you.
judge your performance.
Same to you. You are quite light on your feet for someone so heavy.
I take that as a hearty compliment.
Anyway, back to the
Mel's.
hot box.
Mel's, real quick, roll a con save.
Okay.
Or you can fail if you want. Let it hit you.
That's a fail.
Yeah, that is a fail. So I want you to roll a d4.
Okay.
So for the next 2 hours, you taste colors. And you have advantage on charisma checks and saves, but disadvantage on con checks and perception checks. And I also want you to
Okay.
roll one more con save.
One more con. Okay.
Is it concentration or con saves?
Con save.
Constitution.
Okay,
Same
so you're
No,
good.
no, because concentration checks are different.
So my pass without trace continues.
No, that's unrelated. But anyway, you are feeling really fucking good right now. Dahlia, are you
Okay.
partaking in any?
No,
Okay, fair enough.
I will talk about them.
Okay.
I
I'll
would
go
tell
sit
her
down.
that, oh,
Yeah.
I knew of these mushrooms once that promoted, like, open-mindedness.
Let me sit down like right here.
Wizards
okay.
take them.
Yeah, they'll make room.
Okay. Yay.
You guys are just chilling. Isabella kind of looks towards Charlie and just like holds out a little pinky finger of red powder.
Into that shit immediately.
King shit.
Yeah, Charlie's free to make her own choices.
Con save for Charlie.
Also there.
I'm gonna hold my hands under Charlie just to catch in case she just drops.
Immediately disintegrates.
Yeah.
So,
Disintegrates.
Charlie has advantage on dex checks and saves, and your resistance to fire to damage, but you have a disadvantage on strength checks.
Nice.
Oh no.
And before the night ends, one little flip.
I'm gonna
Does
need
does a tumble.
Does a tumble. I want you to make one more con save for Charlie though.
With their -1. Love it. Yeah,
Okay.
my girl! That's my girl!
She's good. You guys are just
balance
having a
of things.
fucking
Cheers.
good time.
Yeah. Just so we're clear, Azalea knows nothing that happens in this room. Charlie ain't telling shit.
Charlie
That's fair.
This is ladies' night.
We're gonna talk about tea we find in Slain.
This is
Yeah.
ladies' night. Azalea doesn't get to know shit.
Dude,
Mouse.
Slain, you know that
What?
place full of hot bee women?
You know, I trust you.
You shouldn't, but okay.
Well, we can trust
Look.
you.
Everybody's got secrets. I've got secrets.
Dolly's gonna
Yeah.
focus on her when she says she's got secrets.
What kind of secret?
What is
I'm
on
listening to her thoughts.
what is
Oh,
on
hold on,
a
is that a wisdom save?
hold on.
Well, are you digging deep down?
Yeah, hold on. She's asking me.
No, just surface.
So just what are the passing thoughts like just on the top of her head right now? Nothing deep, just what passing thoughts.
You're gonna get a name. Duana.
Duana.
Yep.
Added one
Think about Duana. You're not sure what the context is.
Sorry to interrupt. You were telling Mel's you have secrets. Everyone's got secrets.
Everyone's got secrets, but you're honest. You don't keep secrets.
I mean, yeah, but like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I'm too honest. You ever get that feeling where your friends are like looking at you and you're talking to somebody and they know that you're the honest one. So they're like, "No, don't talk to her. She's going to reveal something that, we don't want out." And
That's
it's like there's so many eyes on you and everything, and it feels really,
that's their problem because they're not honest. They don't want to
Mels.
tell people.
You see Megan look towards you, Mels.
Hmm.
Mels. I am honest 99% of the time. You can get very far with being honest. It's just a matter of what you tell people and what you don't. It's perfectly acceptable to say, I don't want to tell you that information, and they can do nothing about it.
I mean, I guess so. Well, I will admit, being honest so far has been doing me well, but it's just the judgment of others is what gets me,
I mean, from what I understand, you're doing a lot better than a lot of your teammates. You haven't died or anything, so seems like being honest might be the right way to go.
Maybe. You might
Just
be right.
think of it this way: you versus whoever's looking at you and judging you. Which one of you are happier? And that should be your answer.
Well, I don't know my teammates well enough to know who's happier.
Well, your teammates.
But I see your point, though. I
Your
see
teammates are
point.
kind of open books. Most of them don't know how to hold water.
Yep, Mels, I really relate with the judgment of others. I'm a cow.
Yeah, you are.
You are an amazing cow and a great friend, and I love you.
I love your horns.
Dude,
Yeah.
dude, I love these horns too. Polish them.
The most
You're
important.
beautiful and gorgeous, and you should be proud of yourself.
Dude,
Thank
I like
you.
these too. You know what? Everyone here is beautiful and gorgeous.
Mel's laughs at that one.
Hey, Ayla.
Yeah?
Want to make out?
Do it.
Do it.
Just do it.
Peer pressure.
Dude, Mel's, give them space.
Oh,
On,
sorry.
on,
My bad.
on,
Do it.
on.
Megan is just giggling.
Ah, she spilled all over.
You know what? Not high enough.
Ayla, live a little.
Hi.
But you're so drunk and high.
Yes.
And she's so pretty.
She like
Yes.
she like reaches
Yes.
she just like reaches over and like pulls you towards her and just starts making out with you.
Let's go.
Everyone's
Fucking go.
everyone's
Let's go.
Megan is just kind of like sipping on her. Now she's drinking tea. Priscilla is staying out of it.
We have
Charlie
reached
does a
10.
flip.
We have reached 10, by the way.
We've reached 10. Let's go.
We reached 10. Let's fucking go.
Hang over the back of the couch.
So after about an hour, everyone converges back. You have an awkward or lovely dinner. And then the people start getting ready to go and going home. Is there anything anyone else wanted to do before we wrap things up?
I just wanted to say hi to Kana once, just so I've seen everyone and can cast sending later.
Okay. You walk over to Kana. She gives you a nod. Hello.
Oh, hi. Just wanted to make sure I said hi to everyone at the party. You having a good time?
I am actually. It's been interesting. Dahlia,
Yeah,
correct?
Yeah, it always is. Yes, Dahlia. And you were Lady Kana?
Yes.
Blackbriar, I believe?
Blackburn. Kana Blackburn.
Sorry.
I must say it's actually interesting to see a minotaur of all things around here.
I knew you were gonna say that. Everyone says that.
Well, not everyone sees a minotaur that isn't trying to smash people's heads in.
You know, honestly, I relate. I never see other minotaurs.
I don't think I have either now that I think of it.
I mean, not Lord, Mr. Woodwind did mention they're in the Prela.
I've never been, but I suppose you should go there sometime.
Well, we adventure quite a bit. Would you like to go?
Oh,
I've
heavens no.
Alright, very fair. You definitely seem like the more, higher socialite type who doesn't tromp around in the woods.
You're very insightful.
Been to a few balls.
You should teach some of your guild mates a bit about manners.
I get the feeling you're right. Sounds like it. Anyway,
Yep.
lovely to meet you.
Same. Anyone else? Before we wrap up.
I would like to go up to Priscilla and Isabella.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
this-
that was a lovely evening.
Oh, hi, Julie. What's up?
I wanted to say goodbye, and well, the invitation still stands.
Oh yeah, totally. We're gonna invite you out. We're gonna invite some of your hot friends though, just so you know.
Sure, I'm certain they will be delighted to come.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Sorry, we kind of used all of what we brought, so none for you. But we'll make sure we get you the next time.
I'm sure of that.
From the in my one. But yeah, can I call you sometime, or send you a
Sure.
letter?
You're welcome to. If you ever are in Silverwood, you can come to. You're welcome to visit Silverwind Manor.
Good shit. All right, I'll definitely hit you up next time I'm in Slipwood and need a place to crash.
Looking forward to it.
Alright, bye.
He gives Priscilla a nod. You're of course welcome as well.
Priscilla gives you a smile and goes, "It's appreciated, but I have my own abode. It's not proper for a lady to visit a bachelor's home.
Big bird.
She's right.
Well, that's true.
But feel free to reach out to Isabella here. She seems to be quite interested.
Oh. Good evening.
Hey, Julius, wait.
Hmm?
You said you were like going to the gala, right?
Did I mention it to you?
Mentioned it to everyone.
I
Literally
could have
everyone.
sworn you did.
Everyone knows. Literally everyone knows.
You definitely told Kana. I think you
I
told her
told-
when you guys were chatting earlier.
Nah, I'm pretty sure I only
It's
told
hours
Kyle.
later, dude. People gossip.
Yeah, I'll refresh. I heard you were going to the gala, right?
Yes, I do.
Do you need a date?
Hmm. Mm. Yeah, sure. It would be
Alright.
if you can make it fit into your schedule, it would be lovely.
Oh yeah, my schedule's wide open for that. Yeah, so I will be by. Let me I guess I'll be by at like 7 at your place.
Looking forward to it.
Cool. Alright, we're gonna go now. Bye. And then she'll drag Priscilla off.
There you go.
Is Ayla actually behind the couch?
Yeah, she fell. She did a tumble.
Yeah.
She tried to
Amazing.
tumble.
I have a follow-up. I have a question, actually. Does Ayla reach sober before leaving the manor?
I'll say like it's getting close to the time you guys are leaving and you're starting to come down. Megan will like help you to your feet.
I will say, if she was actually behind the couch, if she actually looks out of it, I would want to do a strength roll to see if I can just pick Ayla up like princess style.
Would Ayla allow that?
Ayla's not in a position to say no.
Guys, we need an HR. We need an HR. I'm talking to the
I'll
lawyer.
just
I'm talking to
so
the lawyer.
lift you up. You know the carry I'm talking about, like one behind the shoulders, one under the legs. You're completely off the ground. That.
I know.
And
I
yeah.
know.
I believe the
and-
style you're referring to is bridal style.
I know, but it's normally princess style. Either way.
Princess Carrie, got it.
That kind of carry.
Yeah, no.
Romantic carry.
Ayla will allow it.
Yeah, Megan kind of like walks up to Ayla in Dahlia's arms and kind of looks at her and gives a nice smile and goes, "You should honestly try and be more confident in yourself. It's much more attractive."
Very attractive.
Actually,
Yeah, I was
before
gonna say, we hit
Megan
an
leaves,
11 out of 10 somehow, guys. How do we do
before
that?
Megan leaves, is the I'm still high, right?
Yeah, you are still high because you joined like an hour in.
Okay. And I know who Megan is. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
You've seen her
Megan.
around. Yeah.
Megan,
Yeah.
Megan,
Yes.
Tell your aunt that we are all thinking of her. We are wishing her very well and hope she's happy with her husband.
Oh, I will pass on the message. Thank you, Mel's.
You're welcome.
Oh, I should talk to her when I am more together.
I should call her.
Yeah,
I
not
should
now.
call her.
I should call her.
He's calmed down enough to realize that talking to her in her current state is a bad idea.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sober
I
enough to
know.
know you're not sober enough.
Yep. I'm sure she will make time to see you, Ayla. You should take a little nap.
Yeah. We have a carriage. I can sleep in the carriage.
You do.
We also have a cow's arms you could sleep in.
You're just thinking, no, just gently
It's a pretty
rocking.
nice ride.
The baby.
She has such nice, soft, strong arms. I could fall asleep right
And she sleeps.
They're
And she
covered
sleeps.
in fur.
just on her
Is
shoulders.
that is this right now? I'll be helping Seven into the carriage. Like you
Yeah,
gotta help them
yeah,
all.
you're rolling Seven into
Hey,
the carriage.
buddy.
Edgar's helping you. You know,
Did great, buddy.
ev-
Everyone's
What the hell happened here?
everyone's.
Small dwarf man. That
Oh,
was
I'd
the
also
best
take.
party of my life.
I would also take the wine glass off Rickarm after I see him struggling for an hour.
Thank you.
You are free. You are free now.
But yeah,
Thank you.
everyone starts gathering up, getting their things together, getting into their own respect.
Listen, cousin, listen.
I've been listening. You can
It's
just.
just-
I think he's listening.
I'm
He's
listening.
He's right here.
I just wanted to say, you're a real one. You're a real one.
Some of the noble ladies are like, oh my.
This is his
Not
first
me.
time. This is first time being a little tipsy. Please ignore him. Except you, Rickarm. That was a compliment. You take that one.
Excuse us, Rickarm. I know you don't really sleep, but you really need to, not
So this is
Rickarm,
7. This
sorry.
is 7. Not that. That's
Seven.
Rickarm.
I know you usually don't sleep, but you really need to sleep.
Alright, I think you drank too much too. You can't tell them apart. Get in the carriage, Julius. Get in the carriage.
See Noble going, all these robots look the same.
I don't really sleep. It's just
You're going to tonight. It's gonna be great.
But like, that's the thing. I don't really go unconscious. I'm just kind of.
Trust me,
Like,
you
all
will.
the things that you people do at night, I'm just privy to it all because you just like they just think that I'm not there. But I'm
7.
there.
I literally know what he put in your body. You are going to fall asleep tonight. Trust me.
Wait, what did he put in his body?
Entirely a matter of debate.
Alcohol.
Wait, what did he put in his body?
Same thing this one did.
Year
Ayla.
10,000 years of dwarvish culture.
It's the good shit.
Oh. Good shit.
Mel's goes over to Dahlia. Dahlia, can you send a message to our ranger friends saying we are safe and that we had a great time and that we love her?
Yeah,
I'm
I
also
think
giving
she has
Charlie
to
little
speak
little
it,
back
so she's
pats.
just gonna act like she's taking a note to write down later, and she'll suddenly
Sure.
take Kessin and be like,
Okay.
"Yeah, absolutely. We are safe. We're heading out of the mansion. We're gonna talk to our friend later. Totally."
The response you get back is, 10-4, Roger. The birds have left the nest. Over and out.
Let's fucking go.
Our friend is so fun. Okay.
I love her.
You hear Ayla mumble in her trance. This is the safest place.
And scene.
Actually, can I end on one last thing?
Yeah, sure.
What? What do you got?
During the carriage ride over, Rickarm is just,
Seriously, what did you put in your body?
10,000 years of dwarvish culture.
and he
Good shit.
with
It is
detect
10,000
poison
years
and-
of dwarvish culture.
with detect poison and disease. I'm just gonna say he picks up on the alcohol and all the drugs, and it's just
What
didn't do
in
that.
the actual?
Okay, you detect everyone else's drugs. Yeah.
Seven didn't take any drugs.
So
you get a
No,
bright
the
pink
whole
from
grid.
Charlie.
So what you will see is a bright pink from Charlie, some pink from Ayla, though it is fading, some pink from Mel's, and absolutely nothing from Megan.
It's absolutely glowing on
reads-
7.
That
Absolute glow from 7.
I just love the idea. Checks for alcohol, finds all the drugs on everyone else.
Yeah, you're the cop that went looking for alcohol in the locker and found all the weed.
But anyway,
Scene.
that is a scene. We will end the session. Good job, everyone.
So glad Charlie. I'm so glad Charlie
All
did the
people to
traditional
cast
familiar.
sending on.
Small side note, I'm not sure if I don't think that it really constitutes a mini session or anything. But when we get home, Julius would like to have a guild meeting, explain to everyone why it's not really a good idea to spread the fact that he's died.
No, you
literally
do,
stood
man.
up in front of the whole
It's
guild
you,
and
yeah.
immediately told everyone, yeah, including Meg, yeah, we went to the Medusa's mansion and I died.
Dude,
and
that's
I'll
on
tell
you.
that side later."
We thought it was cool.
You told
No.
all of us.
It's
Listen,
important.
I'm making
It's important to divulge
I'm making an
medical
HR
history.
department. I'm contacting the lawyer. We'll make an HR department. You can file your
So
complaint.
I'm pretty
We'll
sure
figure it out.
every time, like, at a meeting your character, like through all the role play, I'm pretty sure just about every time you've brought it up that
have.
I
No,
died.
everyone else brought it up and I had to deal with it. I
No,
never brought it up myself.
You told me about it.
It took you this long to say
Well-
stop saying that I died?
Yeah, to be fair, you've never
I
specifically
did
said
mention it
stop
a few
Dylan.
times.
All right. We are now all aware. He
Hold
doesn't
on,
want
hold
us
on.
to
I want to
talk
hear
about
what Tricky's saying.
I did tell it up in particular to Dahlia when you brought it up, mentioned it at the hotel.
Did you bring it up to
Where?
Rickarm though?
Wait, where did you mention this to Dahlia?
In the hotel?
You-
I'm guessing during the
Yeah.
vacation.
Yes, you brought it up in front of my assistant. Luckily, my sister didn't hear it.
What are we talking about?
Check my notes.
So going
Also-
forward, Julius tells everyone in the carriage, "Hey, don't tell people that I
Wasn't
died."
Wasn't that Rickarm that said that, not Dahlia?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Also, Kichi, I would like to apologize. I that is on me that I will start taking notes. I have taken notes during this session, so I don't forget. When you have time, not today, but when you have time, can we discuss, more of the notes, so that way I can make sure I am not constantly asking you.
You can check the note session, but other than that, I'm not recapping all this shit. There's archives of videos too.
Also, there's
Ask,
videos.
ask
yeah.
me,
That's
ask
right, I
Lux,
forgot.
ask Myth. Yeah,
There are resources.
Yeah.
Yep.
There are resources.
There are the
and there are no
resources.
That's
I
why
see.
I
Watch-
Rewatch the videos,
I
Yeah.
wrote half a page on the party today.
yeah
Same.
yeah rewatch stuff related to whatever topic you're looking at. Like the videos are titled.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm making you guys put in work.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's fair.
I'm doing it from day one.
Yep.
I've got 15 pages of notes.
My notes are fun because so many of them weren't given.
I may start bothering Myth.
Cool.
I just